competition with China. We cannot just take a break and stop spending on our military.
I never said
We're,
we're completely stopping spending on it. I'm saying we could cut it in half, and we could take care of homelessness. We could provide free public universities. We could provide
oh
extra
Lord,
funding for healthcare in this country for people who need access to healthcare.
free public
Yeah, we
universities.
could help fund basic social programs in this country that we've been
Do you
lacking
not
on.
realize all of that goes to taxes, right? All of that goes
What?
to taxes.
What are you saying?
All of that goes to all of that goes to taxes.
What goes to taxes?
If anything's free, it's just gonna you're just gonna be paying the bill through the taxes.
I'm saying we're no shit. I'm saying we're reallocating the money we already spend on military and we're allocating it towards our people. You're saying it's such a big issue that we're spending money on countries all over around the world like Ukraine. Appreciate the hands up. Thank you so much. But then you don't have an issue
Yeah,
with an
you
800
can
fucking
spend.
billion-dollar military budget? Are you kidding me?
I
Those are
think we need to
military
stop
bases
spending.
around the world.
I think we need to actually spend money on a real war that's actually going on, like in the war, like the war in the Middle East, not the war in Ukraine between Russia. Because literally,
Wait,
I saw
what war in the
Secretary
Middle East?
Blinken literally Israel versus Palestine. Israel,
It's not Israel versus
Israel.
Palestine, right?
Oh,
It is quite literally an ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. You understand that, right? It's not Israel versus
well,
Palestine,
sure.
right?
That's
Hamas
what
is a
you all.
terrorist
That's what
group
you all
outside of
say.
that, but by no means is that representative of every Palestinian.
Okay, so let's actually find a real war like Israel, and let's stop spending money to Ukraine, where the Secretary Blinken is literally jamming in a bar club, because that doesn't seem like war times to me when the Secretary of State is literally jamming in the club in Ukraine, right? Because that seems like war, right? When there's actually a war going on in the Middle East besides Ukraine and Russia. Like Russia's an enemy, yes. But
Wait,
but
why are you ignoring my point? What was my original
what is your
point?
what's your point? What's your point?
Your point is we shouldn't be spending money on wars around the world, but then you have
Yes.
no issue with an $800 billion military budget that is used to promote the military bases around the world and not to defend, right, the literal basic dignity of American citizens that are struggling in this country. Tax cuts for the
I'm,
rich, money for the defense contractors, but where's the
tax
money for
cuts for the
healthcare?
rich.
Where's the
It's
money
not
for
tax
childcare?
cuts.
Where's the money for college? Where's the money
We
for
have
things that
it.
actually benefit American citizens by mass?
You realize this is not a socialist country.
I'm not advocating for socialism. If you talk about the
That's
Scandinavian
basically
countries,
socialism.
listen, if you talk about the Scandinavian countries that have access to these particular types of social programs, they have more free
Basically
markets than
socialism.
us. They rank better, they rank higher on the economic freedom index. They have the most
Our
free
markets are
economies in the
better.
world. They have the greatest social mobility.
We have the freedom. We have the freedom of trade. We have the freedom to do anything of this economy.
No,
We have.
if you look at the economic freedom index, we have a lower economic freedom index than the Scandinavian countries that I'm mentioning.
I'm not. Look, Scandinavia is not a free country as you think it is.
They rank better for
Like,
on the human freedom index and economic freedom index. By no means
okay,
are they a less free country than us.
okay, those come from I don't know what left site you're reading from.
I'm not reading from any left side. I'm looking at the economic freedom index and the human freedom index.
Do you know where that comes from? The World Economic Forum.
Wait, can you give me a better index?
The World Economic Forum.
Cynthia, I appreciate the $10 on Cash App. Thank you so
Which
much.
I really don't, I really have a problem with the World Economic Forum.
Oh my
Actually,
God, I'm gonna cry. Can you give me a better index?
no, I really can't.
And also, by the way, the Human Freedom Index is from the Cato Institute, right? And let me pull up the Economic Freedom Index for you.
Uh huh. Sure.
It is.
Well, I know.
Which you know the Cato Institute is libertarian, and the index of economic freedom comes from the Heritage Foundation, which is quite literally your fucking own people. You know that,
I
right?
like the
It's
hair.
your own
Yeah.
side.
And they're saying Scandinavia is better than the
They're
U.S.
saying that they have more economic freedom.
Do they have a constitution?
Uh, they have something that probably acts similar,
Our
but not like a
constitution,
constitution.
our constitution is the best.
I'm gonna cry,
Okay,
bro.
you don't
You
believe
can
that?
try to. I don't know. The Constitution
You don't
sucks.
believe?
The people
Oh,
who wrote
so
the
you
Constitution think that people living today shouldn't even have the fucking Constitution. You're literally looking at people who fucking wrote things using literal fucking feathers. They wrote things with feathers and ink, okay? They have no
that's what they
fucking
have.
clue about internet technology, computers, the type of society that we live in today. Why are you looking at people who owned slaves with feathers? Like,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
but
what are you talking
okay,
about?
yes, they own slavery. They own slaves. Yes, it's bad. Yes, but I'm not gonna
And
just
these
keep
these
that.
these are the most insightful people you can mention?
They literally created this country. The four founding fathers.
Okay. And they also quite literally endorsed slavery. They quite literally endorsed women not having access to vote. They quite literally
Do
endorsed
you
the
know what
genocide
year
of Native
was it?
Americans in
Do you
plenty of
understand the
contexts.
year it was? What year was it? The 1700s. That was a different time, a different time, a different thing. I'm not advocating for all of it, but it was just a different time, a different culture, a different everything. That's
Appreciate
what it
that, Ethan.
was.
Thank you. Yeah, and how by any means how is this a justification for any of the Constitution or at
It
all?
was just a
We
different
your
time.
whole argument is that we can amend the Constitution. We can change it from what it originally was. So how is the
We
Constitution such
cannot.
a great thing if what we have to do is
It's
consistently
historical.
change it, right?
We're the first country we're the first country to have a
It isn't a
constitution.
great thing. That's why we need to change it. Like, what's your point?
Okay, so if you had the power to change the constitution, what would you put?
Well, I would make it so that you can't have slavery, right? Be justified in any context, right? Even in the context of imprisonment. Right? I think
That's what we
that's
have amendments.
ridiculous,
But
right?
we have amendments, right?
Well, I
The
understand, right? I get it, but why can't we draft a new document? Why do we
because
have to constantly go through a process of amending this document rather than accepting and acknowledging that we need something that's more reflective of our modern society, not something that we have to constantly amend by, right?
so
To
if you
be able
okay,
to reach up to a point that is still behind. You understand? I'm
so
not saying that we shouldn't have a system that we vote. I'm not saying that we should have a system that's set up by the people. What I'm saying is it absolutely should be based upon the people. But the process we have right now for the Constitution holds us back from right getting true legislation for the people. So you advocating that the Constitution
what
is so great and not acknowledging right the other countries that have done things that are
what's the
significantly better than us,
legislation?
I think is a lack of
I'm actually
is lacking in our allowance to like progress.
I'm actually interested. What true legislation for the people that is holding us back from?
Oh, well, whether it be the context of a multi-party democracy, right, to hold our politicians accountable to a greater degree, getting money out of politics, whether it be
Oh,
healthcare, education, whether it be getting rid of homelessness in this country, whether it be acknowledging and condemning the ethnic cleansing that's happening in the Middle East, right, in the context of Gaza, right, we can point at plenty of things.
so you rather just scratch the whole thing out, throw it out, and just rewrite the whole constitution?
Yeah, we need a new one, new document.
So
I
do
don't
you
know why
know
you hold
none
on
of
to it
the
like it's some fucking thing sent by God.
at the time it was.
Oh, please, dude. You no.
At the
Come
time
on.
it was.
Okay, so
Come on, what?
so you think that God sent the Constitution in the way in which it was?
I didn't say God did it, but He inspired their hearts to do it.
So he
He
inspired the
probably
hearts of slave owners not to get rid of their slaves, but to rather create this document in which deemed particular individuals as not fully human.
slavery was abolished a century later.
Okay, what's your point? You understand that he didn't actually get them to do that right then. He instead decided to, get their hearts to make this document.
Well, that's why we had amendments. Amendments did that for us. They got rid of slavery, the 14th Amendment, the 13th,
The
the
13th
12th,
Amendment still allows for slavery.
but it's the Emancipation Act, right? Like, did they not like abolish slavery? We learned this in school. We learned this in we learned this.
Can you read to me the 13th Amendment?
All right. Let me shit. All right.
All right. In the meantime, everyone, tap that screen. Let's get up to 100,000 likes. Share the live as well. Everyone, it helps get it out to more people. We're going to keep it going, everyone. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. We need to play some Jeopardy music, everyone. Do, 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 do. Parker's a socialist? Bruh, define socialism. Do, do, do.
It basically abolished slavery in all forms in the United States and in territories. That's basically what it did.
No, can you tell me what the last part of it says?
Hold on.
He has to read the very last part of it. I want him to read it verbatim. Let's see if he can do it, chat. Let's see if he can do it.
They have to work in order to pay off their debts.
Wait, no, I want you to read it verbatim. If not, I'll just do it. You're taking so long, bro.
You know what? You do it.
Okay. Let's read the 13th Amendment because it took him like forever to get to that. Yeah, so the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution abolished slavery and involuntary servitude except as punishment for a crime.
Okay, crime.
So what does it what does except mean?
Except for crime.
Yeah, so
if slavery is abolished, except you do this crime.
So let me ask you this question: if Trump was convicted of one of these crimes, would it then be justified for the state to enslave Donald Trump?
You're basically serving time in jail. That's basically what it is.
No, traditional. I'm asking you: would it be justified for us to enslave Donald Trump? Make him more?
Well, no, because he didn't do nothing wrong.
Wait, but no, I'm saying if he was held accountable by the law, are you saying it would be justified for us to enslave Donald Trump?
Yeah, why not?
This guy, bro. Oh, dude,
But that would never happen. But that would never happen because he's not going to jail. He's innocent, and
dude,
all of this is political.
So innocent, even though he's been held liable for sexual abuse, fraud, defamation. Right? Yeah, so innocent that he said that. So innocent that he went on Sirius XM and bragged about walking into changing rooms of little girls in Miss Teen USA because he owns the place. So innocent that he literally tells a 10-year-old he's going to date her in 10 years. Appreciate the paper green. Thank you so much.
Did he mean it like that? I don't think he did it.
Really? Do you want to hear it? Also, he said that the thing in common. He also said a thing in common that he has with his daughter is sex. When she said it's golf.
So you're claiming that him and his daughter did it together. That's what you're basically
No, that's not what I'm claiming. I'm claiming his daughter, right? They were asked a question, right? What do you have most in common for her it was with her father, and for him it was with his daughter. And for her, she said that it was golf. They have that in common. And you know what Trump said?
What? That they're sex?
Sex.
Okay. That doesn't mean they have sex together.
You don't see that to be fucking crazy? You don't see that to be weird? Hello?
How long ago?
Brain?
Was this?
Hello?
How long ago was this?
While she was alive. Does it matter? Hello?
So
do you not find this problematic? Hello?
It's a problem.
What do you mean how long ago was this? He had a child.
How long ago was this?
Do you want me? I mean, I'll pull it up. But like, does that even matter?
So even when Donald Trump is dead, are you still talk about
traditional? Does that matter?
That what? That he said him and his daughter have sex in common?
Yeah.
At least they didn't do it together, right?
That bar is in hell, bro. That bar is in hell. What do you mean at least he didn't have sex with them? What are you talking about? This is fucking predatory as fuck. What do you mean, bro? You don't see this as an issue saying about this about your daughter, bro?
Yeah, maybe it's wrong.
You cannot be real, bro. You cannot be real.
It's wrong, okay? You want me to say it's wrong? It's wrong. Whatever.
No fucking shit, it's wrong.
Okay, does that bar him from being president? Does
The,
that the,
oh, this was in
does that like
2013, by the way.
okay before he even ran?
This was literally a decade ago. A fucking decade ago. This guy was in his 60s.
Okay, I'm not condoning what he said. I'm
Bro,
just saying,
what?
maybe you're gonna hold this. How long are you gonna hold this? How long are you gonna hold everything he's done? Like you're acting
This
like
is 2013. This is literally like a few years before he ran.
okay.
Do you have any moral compass?
Of course I do. More values is what I do.
Clearly fucking not. Clearly fucking not.
Okay, but like you're
Sir,
like
what do you what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean moral values is what I do when you're voting for a proven sexual abuser? When you're voting for a guy that cheated on multiple of his wives? When you're voting for a guy
Do you
that
not
is a
know why he
pathological
broke up?
liar? When you're voting for a
Do
guy,
you know why he broke up with his
Chris,
first
I
wife
appreciate the
though?
subscription. Thank
Do
you
you
so
know
much.
why? He said he didn't even want to do it, but it had to be done. Literally, his first wife. He said he didn't want to break up with his first wife, but it had to be done. Do you know why? Because she was crazy. Because she did things to Trump.
There's a common denominator in all these relationships, and you don't want to know who it is? Because it's not her.
Oh,
She's crazy because he cheated on her? And of her response because he cheated on her?
I'm not. Yo, how do you know that? How do you know that? Maybe she was lying and he was telling the truth.
Can you give me reason
Or
to believe she's crazy? Because right now, I have really good reason to believe Orange Man is crazy.
Oh, so he's cuckoo in the head, and he must be
Yes.
strapped up and
Yes.
put away, and he would never
Yeah,
society should
yeah.
never. Do
This
you
guy should be in
attack every-
prison.
So if he wasn't the front runner right now, would you be attacking some other Republican candidate right now?
Well, yeah, obviously. But I'd also address this given the case. But it would be, oh, Dean, Rip Dean? What happened to Dean, everyone? Let me ask him. Let's see what happened to Dean. Dean,
Look.
what's going on? What happened? 10-minute general. Yo, based him. Yo! Jordan, thank you for the $100 on Venmo. Can we get a fucking W, Jordan, in the chat? Yo, Jordan, thank you so much for the $100 on Venmo. Holy shit, lols. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, Dean, you can come up.
If Trump wasn't the front runner for the Republican Party, would you be attacking some other Republican? Just asking, or is this just a Trump thing?
Yeah, I would be talking about another Republican because it's going to be related. This is related to the election.
No,
because I'm talking
if
about
TikTok
voting.
if you was this age back in '08, right? Just acting, and TikTok was alive right around that time, would you be attacking Mitt Romney that hard? Which I don't agree with him at
In
all.
2008?
Yeah, if it was like if you were this
That
age
was
and over,
2012, around then.
or whatever.
So
or John.
yeah,
McCain,
I would be saying, why will you vote for Romney in 2024?
or John
Maze,
McCain,
thank you so much for the Desert Wolf. I appreciate it, yo. W Maze, thank you.
or John
that'd be
McCain,
nice.
Bob Dole. Would you be attacking any other Republican?
Would I be
John
talking
McCain.
about? Yeah.
Like John McCain,
Yeah.
Bob
Why will you
Dole,
vote for
any-
John McCain in 20 whatever?
2008.
Yeah. Is that really a hard thing to identify? Obviously, I'm talking about the election.
Which I think now that Republican Party is gone,
Douglas,
the
thank you so
Republican
much for the
Party-
subscription. Thank you so much, Douglas.
which I think the Republican Party that Romney and McCain did attend in is gone. We have become more conservative because we have woken the fuck up. Because if we allow all this, moderacy in the Republican Party, which I am for moderacy, but here's the difference: there's a lot of incumbents that were losing primaries this election in the states, like in Kentucky, Oregon, and Georgia, because they were siding with Democrats and not voting with their party. And these are states with
Thank
majorities,
you so much for the epic GG Maze. I appreciate you for the love.
with majorities that have Republicans. Do you understand me?
No, I actually don't. I actually don't.
So like you guys want to get even more left with your pro-Palestinian
Jordan?
Democrat.
Was it Jordan? Was it Jordan? Jordan! 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 W Jordan in the chat. I didn't even need to add. I just knew that shit. W Jordan in
Jordan
the chat.
with the $200 on Venmo.
W Jordan.
Get a W Jordan in the chat. What is
W
going
Jordan.
on, bro?
W
Yo,
Jordan.
Dude, holy shit. Yo, spam W Jordan in the chat.
W
Holy
Jordan.
fuck, yo. W Jordan, thank you so much. That is actually fucking crazy, Jordan. Holy shit, thank you. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
W Jordan.
MVP Jordan. Spam W Jordan for the next fucking 20 minutes. Lols. Literally just lols. Yo, thank you so much, Jordan. Holy shit. All right, traditional, you can go for it. I apologize. That's is kind of crazy. Yeah, thank you so much, Jordan.
So, like I said, we're literally taking out moderate Republicans that want to vote with Democrats, and we're replacing them with better Republicans that will vote 100% with their party and never break away with their party. That's the kind of Republicans that we want in Congress or in our state houses or in our state senates. We don't want Republicans siding with Democrats. Because if we get
So
Republicans...
you don't want bipartisanship. You only want people voting for Republican stuff? That's not how you engage in democracy or engage with the other side. You understand that, right?
Do you want Okay, bipartisanship is not a problem.
John Hart, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Thank you so much.
Like, I don't know, like naming a post office or like, I don't know, naming like post office bridges or, you know, bipartisan stuff like that or military equipment to a country.
So you're okay with agreeing with Democrats, right? So then I don't know what your point you're making here. So maybe we should just try to get back to the...
issues. Not Republicans voting for Democratic issues.
And what would that be?
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Would be,
are you just like advocating for political extremism and the abolishment of bipartisan community?
Who is this? I'm not looking for extremism.
No, absolutely. Because if you're operating under a sense where you understand, respect, and observe the two-party system, while at the same time saying if you assign yourself to the party of being a Republican, you cannot support anything that it would be present on the left. No, that is absolute political extremism, which promotes ignorance and irrationality across the board. Because you are literally not asking, but telling people to be biased to their preconceived beliefs that are affiliated with a political party.
I'm literally asking for
Jacob. Thank you for the $5 on PayPal. No, you are asking people to be biased. You are asking people to align with the preconceived beliefs affiliated with the Republican Party.
How would you feel if Democrats voted with Republican issues? Like, okay, say if a Democrat voted with, I don't know, what you guys like.
Thank you for the $5 on Venmo.
Let's see.
Thank you for the money, guys.
How would you like Democrats voting with a total abortion ban with Republicans siding on them? How would you feel if Democrats voted with that?
Well, I wouldn't feel good if anyone voted for a total abortion ban, but I don't think that political affiliation would have anything to do with this.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, how would you feel if Democrats sided with Republicans on that?
I know I would feel bad if anyone were to vote for a total abortion ban, regardless of their political affiliation.
Can we get another fucking W Jordan in the chat for the $100 on Venmo again? Can we get a fucking W Jordan in the chat? It said bro sided this time. Yo, W Jordan, what is going on today, bro? What is going on? W Jordan in the chat. Let's spam it for the next fucking 10 minutes.
Jordan, you are showing so much love to me on my live, and you're showing so much love to Parker now. We are both so incredibly thankful. Thank you so much, Jordan.
Oh, good job, Jordan. Good job. I don't know who he is. But anyways, would you like Democrats supporting any Republican issue causes that are like solely Republican?
Yes.
Like name a couple Republican things that you would support.
Yeah, Trump's ban on selling vapes to like 18-year-olds. I thought that was a great
so you actually named a couple things that Trump has done good. Not everything he's done is wicked and evil and wants to destroy the country.
Wait, no one said that. No one said that every single thing is bad. What we did say is that there's significantly more bad with Trump. And especially the bad is very excessively bad.
Jordan, thank you for the $50 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Jordan.
Jordan's going crazy right now. W Jordan,
thank you so much for the love, Jordan. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Please, Jordan, please DM me on TikTok. Please. Thank you, Jordan.
For real.
So do you think it's okay that I'm sorry. Do you think the Republican, because literally they're losing support from their campaign chairs, the Republican arms of their party. Literally in Nebraska for their primaries, they weren't literally endorsing any of their incumbents
Okay, why are you voting for Trump?
because he's going to make this country great.
In
He's
what-
going to do better.
How so?
He know
again,
he's
that's
learned. He's learned. I'm telling you.
And
maybe
Biden's learned more. So like, what's your point?
Biden has done nothing in his 60 years being in Congress.
He's one of the most accredited politicians ever. I can name. Can you name
Name a couple
3 of
things
Trump's
he's done.
policies that he passed?
He hasn't done policies. He's done more executive
No,
orders than
traditional.
him.
Can you name 3 policies Trump has passed?
I just told you he hasn't.
Trump hasn't passed any policies? Okay, I'll tell you this right now. That's not true.
Okay, name a couple. Name a couple that you do. I want you to name every things that you agree with Trump instead of bashing him here. What do you agree with Trump here?
Like Operation Warp Speed.
Okay.
There's-
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like that's pretty good. I don't have an issue
Okay,
with
anything
Operation
else?
Warp Speed. There's the First Step Act. There's particularly funding for historically black universities, although he didn't get as
Good.
much as Biden. Appreciate it. Thank you
He
so
still
much.
did it. He still did it. Doesn't matter. He still did it, right? So he's not a racist, dude.
Wait, him doing
What?
that doesn't make him not racist.
If he was a racist, he wouldn't do that. Because racist,
Wait, racist could still do that. I don't think
no,
that's
racist
that.
could flood historically
Just
black colleges.
come on.
Hey, can I put this in another context and make you seem crazy?
Whatever.
Yeah. Would someone if someone's a P3 because they hit on minors, but then turn around and donate money to a minor protection fund, are they no longer a P3?
I can't explain that one. Because
Dude, that's rough,
that's
dude.
like that's an extreme example, but
Okay, so if someone's a racist and then they donate money to like HBUCs, what's the name of them? How do you
Historically black.
HBCU. It's historically black.
HBCUs. So
colleges
yeah,
and
if someone is
universities.
a racist but then donates money to HBCUs, are they still a racist?
no. That's different.
So someone's a P3 hits on kids, tries to sleep with them, donates to a minor
Well, because
protection
they've
fund,
done the
they're still
act. And
P3.
they've done the act. Because when has Trump ever been racist to anybody besides him in the '70s not renting out to black people because it was just
But saying besides is already telling you lost, bro.
No, he
like I'm just gonna be totally honest. Saying besides has already shown you that he lost.
he's literally been with literally black advocates.
he's like, show me that he's racist. Besides something that he's done that's clearly racist.
he's been there. He's been with
The
Rosa
Central Park
Parks.
Five. So he quite literally calls for them to get the death penalty when they've been exonerated, right? And this has been very clear
Okay,
for
I
a
don't
long
know.
time.
I gotta-
There's very clear evidence.
It was a long time ago in the '70s. My God. Maybe he's learned. Maybe he's learned. I don't. Maybe maybe he's learned. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so you just have to
Maybe-
speculate that he's no longer racist.
Wait. So has he come out and
Never been.
apologized? You say he's learned, but has he come out and apologized?
You gotta understand Trump. He's not that type of man to be apologizing.
Why would he then be the type of man that we'd want leading our country? An
All the candidates
egotistical,
that he
narcissistic
debunked-
maniac who has an issue with recognizing when
Remember-
he's in his wrong
Okay,
He doesn't
would
take
be
into
good for the
account.
country.
Yeah, he doesn't take into account what happened in the '90s with the Central Park Five, what happened in the '90s with E. Jean Carroll. You don't take into account any of the bad behavior he does. You're just like, oh, maybe he did better. Even though I can show you in 2013
Literally
specifically, he
been-
said that what he has in common with his daughter is sex. When she said golf, right? I could
Yeah,
show you
because-
him going on Sirius XM and bragging about the fact that he can walk into changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen USA because he quote unquote owns the place.
There's
Where we had
literally a picture of
18-year-olds
Biden-
come out say people were naked in there, topless, half naked, and that workers
know that,
told them to
right?
go up to people, to Trump specifically because he likes it, right? And
Yeah,
Trump's,
because that's the same thing with Biden.
But
and there
remember,
were, there were people as young as 15 years old there, by the
whispering.
way.
But remember,
Okay, but then-
Parker, this was all a long time ago, and he's no longer like that. But he's not the type of guy
Look.
to apologize.
Here,
because he's
here,
an
look,
egotistical,
look.
narcissistic maniac, and this is why you should be leading our country.
Here, look. Here's the quotes of your man, Joe Biden. I got hairy legs that turn yellow in the sun when kids used to rub my
And
legs
that's
up
what he
and down.
compares to sexual abuse, by the way. That's
Yeah.
him. Literally a 10-year-old. Him saying to a 10-year-old he'll date her in 10 years. That's what he compares to. That's his best
So, you're
fucking
literally
shot.
you're literally condoning
He thinks he just
Biden.
swung out of the park. He thinks he's Babe Ruth right now.
He's
Let's condone it
trying.
all
He's
together.
trying. Swung out of the park. It was a miss, buddy. Right.
Let's
Balls on first
condone
base.
it
All right.
together. I'm for condoning it together. Let's condone what Biden has done too. I got hairy legs.
Condone?
When kids jump on my lap,
You
rub
mean
my legs up
condemn?
and down.
I think he means
on
condemn.
the sun.
I think you mean condemn, dude.
What?
Okay.
Let's condemn it together. Okay.
I'm gonna drop.
Did you
and
already
come back in a
condemn the
minute.
prior one? You didn't even condemn it yet.
Oh yeah, I condemn it. Whatever.
You condemn it, but you do, so is Trump worse than Biden?
They're both worse in that sense.
They're both worse. No, worse is relative. Worse
Trump
is a
is going
relative term. Is Trump worse than Biden?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Whatever.
Then why would you vote for him?
Oh.
Because he's better economically. He's better policy.
You said he's worse. So how is he better?
He's worse. How is he better? Also, you want to say he's better economically than
He's
you also
better and
explain
worse.
his tax policy, making the average middle-class American worse off by decreasing their after-tax income, while making the after-tax income
Biden
of
is
the top
worse.
1%
Biden
increase.
is worse than Trump. Biden is worse than Trump.
No, please demonstrate how Biden is worse than Trump.
Okay.
economically
Yeah.
speaking.
So give the,
I got
give
hairy
the relevant
legs.
qualifier.
I turn
Oh,
yellow in the
no,
sun.
he's no longer talking
Wait.
about.
Wait.
hold
So
on.
to clarify, you think this makes him worse?
100%. He's kissing.
Dude, what are you talking about? Like it's
You're not
it's a
real.
wait, hold up. I just want to clarify. It's a creepy old statement, right? By no means do you have any reason to believe it's
How do
sexual.
you feel about him
right?
saying that to
And
kids
by no
around
means do you
him?
have to believe it's sexual,
rubbing
but
his
it
legs
is
up
kind of
and
like
down, really?
it is just I mean it's just like a
we're like condemning it, right? So let's condemn him having the hairy legs comment that he has kids
yeah.
rubbing
He
up
should
and
shave
down
it.
on.
He should shave them.
He said they turn yellow in the sun when kids rub his legs up and down, jumping on his lap.
Yeah, he's
Like, you
not.
like-
No,
you
there's
like that?
there's nothing
You like that?
sexual in that context because this is just like a
Oh
public.
my god, are you serious?
There's nothing sexual
about
in that context, but yeah,
He's
it's like a
jumping on his
creepy old
lap.
statement.
Okay, what about him saying, okay, in the White House, I got ice cream for you kiddies upstairs in his speech. You like ice cream? Literally touching a girl's hair, like literally.
Show
like,
me him touching hair, but saying you look like ice cream? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This is what you
creepy
compare to
way.
sexual abuse? Are you want ice cream? You like ice cream? Like what? My teachers would like what? Are you saying my teacher in school when I was in second grade asking if we liked ice cream was doing something sexual?
Not like that. But he said, you kids like ice cream? I got ice cream upstairs for you.
Percy confetti, thank you.
I find that creepy. I find
What?
him creepy when he's literally. I
What?
find him creepy when he's literally touching.
Wait,
little
I'm sorry.
girls.
I'm sorry, traditional. I mean, I can call out his behavior, but saying we have ice cream is not creepy. What the fuck are you talking about?
The way he said it was creepy.
Okay, show me the video then.
I really can't show you nothing because you have. I go out. I can't show you a video. You look. I want you to
Tell
look
me the
it up.
title.
Joe Biden being creepy with kids in the White House statement saying, "Do you like ice cream?"
That's not a title. You just said to
Do
look
it.
that up.
I'm telling you, you're gonna find the clip.
You don't have a title, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then tell me the title.
Look, I'm telling you, look it up that way
I know. Wait, why do I have to look up your source?
because I can't show you a video, right?
Well, you can tell me a title. You can look it up, get the title, and then tell me the title to specifically look
Biden-
up so that I
Joe
don't have to
Biden
go
being-
search for your source.
Joe Biden being creepy with kids in that White House.
I'm asking
I'm
you
telling
for your video that you're sourcing, not for me
I'm
to look
literally-
it up on the internet to try and find it.
I don't know the name of it, but if you do it,
Oh,
it's
well
not a
then
meme.
it seems like you don't have anything. So you
It's
should
not
go
a
find
meme,
your own
damn it.
source.
It's not a meme.
You should go find your own source, bruv.
Do you understand that, right? Him going behind like little girls when he was
Appreciate
when he was in the
that,
Senate,
thank
right? When he was vice president, swearing in the senators, right, in the old Senate room, like he would literally go behind little girls, like literally clinch their back.
Hey, I
literally
want you to give me a video. Give me a video, right? I'd love to see the video.
look up Joe Biden being creepy with kids.
No, I want literally a title because many people have come up and said, "Oh, Joe Biden being creepy with kids," right? That's not an
look
actual
it up.
video.
I'm telling you, look it up.
Can you give me a video?
Choose one. I don't know. Look up any of them.
So just
They
to
are.
make it clear, there's clips of Trump bragging about being creepy with little kids.
But is
And
there videos of him touching
you
girls
have memes?
inappropriately?
Yes.
Is there?
Jordan, thank you for the $50. I appreciate you so much for the love, Jordan. I see that you did attach your TikTok in that
Jordan,
last Venmo. I will really make sure to check that. Thank you so much for the love, Jordan. I will make sure I drop you.
You need to start.
So
You need to understand.
Thank you, Jordan.
We're fighting for. There's a bigger cause here. We're fighting here, and that is with the conservative revolution we have to have in this country.
You sound like my mom.
Okay, cool. She's
Okay,
right.
So yeah, what's
your
the
mom.
conservative revolution?
To understand that liberalism. is
Yo,
literally-
Jordan, thank you for the $50. Okay, I do see it. That makes sense. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. W Jordan in the chat. Let's
you
spin
see
it for
the
the next
video?
fucking 10 minutes. Thank you so much.
You see the
I
video?
don't see any video that shows him being weird. Appreciate
Let me see.
the galaxy. Thank you so
Show
much.
your
I
phone.
appreciate it.
Show your phone.
All
Show
I see so far is the Sky
You're gonna
News
call me a
stuff.
liar.
What?
You're calling me a liar right now, aren't you? Because I know I'm telling
I'm just
you.
saying
You know
I don't see it. You can look it up and you can find it and tell me the
Bro,
titles.
show me. Show your phone to the screen. Show your phone to the screen because you think I'm lying.
So what I see is the Sky News Australia YouTube videos. These are both Sky News Australia,
Yeah, play
right?
the video.
And I'll watch these. But I've already watched Sky News Australia. They're a conservative news
Yes,
channel,
because it
right?
exposed
That
the truth.
specifically has been known to have altered videos of Joe Biden. I'm not trolling. They've
Oh,
literally
so he
perpetuated. Listen. This is literally what I've seen. I've seen them do this in the past, where they specifically edited. They took a video, edited in a sniff of Joe Biden, which did not show it on the video. There was no sniff. It was completely fabricated. Right? They've done this in the past. They do this all the time. I'll watch the video and I'll look through it. But
So
there
far,
were
Fox
AP
News.
News fact checks that relate to that. You can mention.
Fox News did.
Okay, well, give me a Fox News thing that didn't come up.
Same thing minus Fox News. They have the same videos, plus they have actual real sources.
Fox
AP
News
News-
is real sources.
Yes, they do. You think AP News is a liberal or is
AP
a
News is
liberal-
independent. This video literally from Sky News is the edited one, bro. I can't. So I'll put Fox News after. That's what you want me to do?
Yes,
All right, let's see it. Let's see if Fox News has anything on this.
Fox News is like a trusted source.
Okay.
AP News is an independent news channel that caters to the left mostly.
So it looks like Fox News also has the thing of Biden
Show me.
ridiculed for asking kids to talk to me
Play it.
afterwards about ice cream.
Play it.
Let's
I'm
play the
telling you.
video.
Play it and show the video to everybody.
All right. Let's watch this video.
All right, come on.
Well, there's an ad.
Thank you. Please, thank you. I think your patience today exceeds your good judgment, but thank you. And I want to say one thing to your children. I know some really great ice cream places around here. And Daddy owes you. Talk to me afterwards. Folks, thanks for the introduction.
He's talking about their parents. You're dense.
Yeah, sure he is.
He is, dude. He's talking about their parents, dude.
Oh,
He's
he
literally
is.
talking about their parents. He's literally like, oh, I know some great ice cream places around. Your dad should get them. That's literally what it is. And this is your argument against Joe Biden? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Hey, I'm gonna join back on my main account so I could maybe get some more people in here for my push.
If Trump said
good.
that, how would you take it? If Trump said that, how would you take it?
I would take that completely normally. There are plenty of other things I can argue against
If Trump said it, you would
Donald
take it
Trump on.
normally?
I would not take this as a creepy thing if Donald Trump said this.
You will not.
No.
All right. So okay. So to be clear, you will not take it creepy if Trump said it.
No, I wouldn't.
No. So that's pretty creepy. Daddy owes you.
How is that
as a-
creepy? Dude,
as a
dude,
kid-
you're reaching so hard, bro. That's so crazy. This is how
As a
far you have
kid-
to
as a
bend yourself
kid,
into a
as-
fucking pretzel
as a
just
kid-
to be able to act like Joe Biden is as bad as Donald Trump.
As a kid, right? That will make me feel uncomfortable.
What's the claim? Can you repeat it in quotes? Be very specific.
He said, "I know some great ice cream places around. Daddy owes you."
Yeah.
Okay,
He
Austin, I
was
appreciate
talking about
the
their
points.
parents.
You know what?
No, he wasn't.
Here's my
You know
take.
what he was talking about.
I think that context definitely makes this literally not creepy in the slightest. But even on top of that, let's assume that this man is a villain. Let's assume that he only had negative reasons to say that. Let's assume that this is creepy as shit. Still not as creepy as Trump walking into the changing rooms of 15-year-olds, and for that reason, when we're drawing up a comparative analysis on who has the better character
No,
out of
it's
the two,
not.
because one of those two motherfuckers is going to be sitting in that Oval Office next year, I'm still going to be voting for Biden. I don't even understand how a comparison can be made comparing the best circumstances possible to explain the shit that Trump has done
let me
inside
ask you a
in
question.
comparison to the worst circumstances possible to explain what Biden has done
You don't think
inside.
it's
When we're
creepy?
talking
You don't-
about their character and context being creepy towards kids, okay?
You don't
Like,
think it's
this is an
creepy?
absolutely losing point. If I were you, I'd concede,
not a losing
pivot, and
point.
move on.
I'm a losing point. I'm not pivoting. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm saying. I'm not crazy. Okay. Let me ask you. You don't think it's like creepy for him to go behind little kids massaging their back, whispering in their ear? Okay. You don't think that's creepy?
Wait,
Didn't he
yeah,
do that
show me
to
a video of
grandkids?
him doing that. Yeah,
Look
that
it up.
would
Joe
be
Biden-
creepy.
Joe Biden whispering into kids' ears and massaging their back. Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up. Look it up. Because he's done that. When he was VP, when he was swearing into the senators, he would literally, and that's not his grandkids, Pamela, for your information. Thank you. Literally random children. I'm telling you. But you condone it, right? I'm speaking out of context.
No, we,
because
we wouldn't condone like him going up behind people and like shoulder
yeah,
squeezing.
he's done it many times. Look it up.
Wait,
Switches it right there.
wait, how old was the person?
I didn't say the age. I just said look up Joe Biden stuffing little kids
Wait, you said little kids, right?
and massaging their back.
So
I mean,
is this person a little kid?
or even adults, even their own wives? Would you like your wife getting massaged by an old man like that? And you're just speaking at the podium. Would you like that? Look how uncomfortable she looks.
That's a
Look at
child.
her.
That's a child.
He's done it to children too. But would you, even wives? Would you like your wife getting massaged like that, or your girlfriend, Parker?
He's not
Imagine you're
massaging.
speaking-
He literally just has his hands there.
Would you like his hands on her?
Looks like the story changed a lot. Yeah,
No,
no,
he's
like
done-
I
Would you?
don't. It
would
doesn't-
you
even
like-
if- one second, sir. 1 second, sir. Okay,
Ooh,
listen.
ooh, getting feisty, are we?
So,
Feisty, are we?
Biden
Like,
has his hands
yeah,
on the
that's
shoulders
weird,
of a
but
woman.
that's
You
not a
condone it, though?
massage. That's not a
You
child.
condone it? Oh no! He's done it to children too, not just the.
Show me
Can
the
you look it
video.
up?
I just
Yeah,
looked
show
it
us.
up.
I said doing it to children.
Wait, where's the video?
You didn't add the children part. You just looked it up. Put the
No, there is none of him doing that to a
just
child.
put the children part.
I did. I literally did put that.
All right, now look. But would you like say if that's your girlfriend, right, Parker? Would you like him doing that to your girlfriend?
Well, I think it'd be up to
I just
my
told you. I
girlfriend.
think that's weird, right?
think-
But like that's not like that was not the story that you made.
I mean, we're also assuming here that this is something that like she didn't want to occur to her, which I think is fine to assume.
at her
like, we should have
face. She
some
looks so
We should
uncomfortable.
1 second.
Can
we
you
should have
explain
a,
this photo?
Yeah, he's kissing a child with their consent.
With the child, really?
Not with the child's consent, but he's not even with probably
Not with the
the
child's
parent.
consent. Can you explain this photo?
It's not that bad.
What? Oh! Wait, this
not that bad
isn't that
compared with-
bad. This isn't that bad. She literally looks uncomfortable.
Okay, but Biden does worse.
Oh, please show me one.
Biden does worse. I'm telling you right now, Biden does worse.
Yeah, you're just telling me.
I'm telling you, look it up. It's the videos are there. You just have to look up the video.
This is a literal, like, literally, look. Where are the videos?
That's
I can show
true.
you a picture right now. Look.
Okay, I said Biden, and that's not that bad.
Wait. So why is this not that bad, but it was bad with Biden?
Because he probably had consent from the parents.
Consent from the parents. He probably did. Why wouldn't you assume that Biden did?
Because look at their faces. They're uncomfortable. He didn't even ask them.
Their face looks pretty uncomfortable here.
Okay, fine. Him kissing the kid's cheek is wrong, I guess.
Oh, okay. So then why are you making all these arguments against Joe Biden
Biden
when it
goes
is the case that
worse.
this is
Biden literally-
applicable? Wait,
Biden
when,
literally
when
goes
this is
behind the-
clearly applicable to Donald Trump. And Matt wanted to join and say something real quick.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
hey,
Matt.
I just want to. So I'm the one that found that image. So he's saying it's not that bad, but the problem is that what I didn't send you is the other video of her
You're funny.
of her pushing him away. She is pushing him away from her, and he turns around and swings. This is go to the Daily Mail. This is a UK based source. It's a right wing source, by the way, and it says in the headline, Trump goes to kiss young girl only for her to push him away, and it has a photo of him kissing her, and the second photo is her pushing him away, which is why I sent it. The fucking cognitive dissonance here. You can say that what Joe Biden did was creepy and weird, and yet you cannot for the life of you say that what Trump does is the exact same thing. Like, I don't understand it. Why can't you just say, yeah, Trump is being weird in that photo?
Sure, he's being weird, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. You don't care because
Bro,
you are
he acts
so
like he doesn't
fucking
care
biased.
with Donald
you
Trump.
Are
That is so
biased.
biased.
Fine,
Like,
it's wrong.
like you went on a rant for like 10 minutes
Fine,
about how
it's
Joe
wrong.
Biden is like
It's
it's
wrong,
like
whatever.
it's like into kids,
It's
and yet
wrong,
we show
whatever.
you the exact same thing, and yet you don't care. I mean, how can we interact with that when you clearly don't care about facts? You don't care about it. Like,
I'm not saying.
I'm sorry,
I'm
bro, but
not
like,
saying because you could go against. You could condone everything that Biden has done. You could catch Trump on any little thing he does. Oh, he's doing this. He's doing this. He's doing this. But anything Biden does, oh, you're reading it wrong. It wasn't that way. It was.
did I
this
say
way.
that, by the way? Did I say that?
Wait,
by
it's
the way?
because there's significantly more misinformation that you support. And yeah, again, you literally have brought up things on this
Like, you
live that have
support
not
more
been true.
information than Trump,
Yeah,
right?
obviously you would need more information with a lot of these things, which is what we look into
support.
and what we acknowledge on both sides.
Like,
Yeah,
you
Right, and
support-
that's what we just acknowledged.
The whole point of me coming up here was to show I knew what your response would be. You have the exact same response that you are now telling us that we are having, that we don't care that Biden does these things. Parker has brought up many things that Biden has done wrong, and yet you will not concede one
But you
fucking
condone
thing
it. That's the difference.
that Donald Trump will do. Not one fucking
Fine.
thing.
If we
It
think
was
it's
wrong.
wrong, that means we don't condone it.
But why
Okay,
you
Like
good.
this
voting
guy.
for it?
I got you to concede then
Would
that
you
it
let
was
him
wrong.
touch your
So
wife like that? Would you let your wife be touched like
I
that
wouldn't
by
let
him?
my wife or my girlfriend within 10 fucking feet of Donald Trump or Joe Biden. I don't care who they are. My
Good.
by the way,
I'm glad you
my
said that. I'm
girlfriend
glad you
fucking
said
hates
that.
Donald
I'm
Trump,
glad you
so
said that.
she wouldn't even be near him to begin with because I don't
Do you
trust
hate
the bastard.
Biden? Do you hate Biden? Do you hate Biden?
Hate him? No, I don't hate anybody. I don't have hate in my heart.
But you just said you hate Trump.
No, he said that she hates
I said my
Trump.
girlfriend hates Trump, and she does. She very
he's
much
so
dislikes
dense.
Trump. I do not hate anybody. There's
Not
not a
dense,
person
I
on this
didn't-
earth who I hate. I dislike Trump very much because of his comments about women and girls and the way he speaks to them and all that fact. By the way, Joe Biden I have heard no recording, no evidence that Joe Biden speaks that way to a young girls or to women. Show me evidence that Joe Biden has said half the things
Yes,
that
sure,
Donald Trump
his
has said.
demeanor could be harsh. Yes, his demeanor could be harsh.
Harsh? You consider that harsh? I'm sorry, but me saying that I want to grab women by the P word, that's not harsh. That is borderline like harassment.
They used it
I'm
against
sorry.
him in the case, and then it didn't even work. They used the same video against him in the courthouse.
I
and
got
it
a
still didn't
question.
work.
I got a guest. What point are you trying to prove right now? Are you attempting
What
to
point
show
are
to
you
us?
trying to prove right now? What point
no,
are you
you're
trying
gonna
to
you're
prove
gonna
right now?
follow my questions. I've been quiet. Okay.
Sure, why not, Dean?
Be quiet. What point are you trying to prove right now? Are you trying
trying
to
to
prove a?
prove you're very-
hey,
I'm trying to prove
sir.
that you're very
Hey,
biased.
hey. Do we possess the abilities to not
sure,
talk
go
while
ahead.
others are talking and have productive conversations, sir?
Of course we can. Go ahead, sure.
Okay, all right. So I'm merely just asking you, what point are you trying to prove right now? Are you trying to
you're
prove?
biased.
Once again, brother, brother. Can you wait for me to finish talking?
I'm sorry. I thought you were done. But
What
go ahead.
point are you trying to prove right now? Are you trying to prove a point that like the character of Biden is as worse or worse than the character of Trump?
So, are you trying to prove that you're biased and you just want to attack Trump on everything he's done? Which I agree that
Can't answer a single question.
You can't. You
let
can't
me
answer
finish.
bullshit.
Bro, like this.
Let me finish. Jeez, you don't let nobody finish, do you? Like I said, I'm trying to prove what I'm seeing right now is that everything I have said, you want to debunk it about Biden. Everything you want to say, I read it wrong. I'm reading out of context. There's a lot of misinformation. I could be saying the same thing that you're reading about Trump, but apparently not, because apparently I'm so wrong, and I'm like, I should just stop voting for Trump, go with Biden, because Trump is this, and Trump needs to be put in jail and put away from society. That's basically what y'all want.
That's not the reason that we're criticizing you. You could not, prior to like 5 minutes ago, you did not give one single criticism of Donald Trump, not one. And I came up here and showed you that picture to show you the fact that Donald Trump has engaged in the exact same behaviors, if not worse, than what you're accusing Joe Biden of doing. And your response to me was,
yeah,
I don't
sure.
care.
Oh yeah, because like Biden's so much better.
On policy, yes, I fully agree with that. I think Joe
His
Biden's a
policy is
racist.
crap. His policy's
I
crap.
fundamentally
Name one
disagree.
policy you disagree with.
I just told you a bunch.
Name one.
I don't like the first. Jesus, now you got me twisting words here. I don't like the American Rescue Plan that just funds a lot of liberal things in it.
What do you not like about it?
It funds inclusion stuff, like it funds like not equity, but
Oh no,
what is it?
DEI services. Oh no, DEI, scary
Yeah,
boogeyman.
DEI services, which is wasting our money on them when we could be funding better things than DEI
Like
services.
giving money to
So-
billionaires, giving money to
So
millionaires.
do you think the hiring
Those boys
of
be suspended on their
marginalized
liberal
communities
policies.
is not a good thing? I'm sorry, like how
big
dense do you have
efforts
to be?
subscription.
Greenhouse
Like
gases.
the whole fucking point of DEI programs is to hire and retain marginalized communities that have historically not had the opportunities to be in these fields,
Do we need
especially
to
within
fund
government.
inclusion? Since when
Yes,
and ever
I
in
want,
history?
I want marginalized
I don't want
communities
to
in my
fund
government.
inclusion.
I want LGBT people in
why
my
does the
government.
inclusion need why does inclusion need money? Apparently,
It
Isn't
takes
inclusion
money
like an
to
act
hire
or
people. Hello, it takes money to hire and
yeah,
to
apparently so.
retain people.
Apparently so. Inclusion and equality. We need to fund that stuff now because, like, apparently,
Yeah, because in this
inclusion-
country there has been exclusion.
because that's what the American Rescue Plan contains. Plus climate policies.
So we need to fund inclusion
you climate
because there has
policies.
been exclusion in this country. What is so
Climate
unclear about that?
policies. Why does inclusion need money all of a sudden? It never
Because
did.
you have
we
to
never,
fucking hire people. Like, am I speaking
Why we need
Chinese
people
here or
for that?
something?
Why we need
You
a
have
whole
to hire
department?
people.
Why do we need a whole department for inclusion now? In the government. That's
Oh my
literally why we
God.
need to have.
Bro, are you not listening? We want to
I'm not
hire
listening.
and retain people. That
Why
takes
do we
money
need
and
that?
it takes work.
We don't need
Right?
that. We don't need it.
So
though.
okay, so you don't think that the hiring and the retainment of marginalized communities
think
in the
it's
United
dumb.
States federal
I think it's
government,
dumb.
that is not a good thing.
I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb that we're spending. We're
Exactly,
wasting,
which is
we're
why
wasting-
I will say that, okay, bro, so you're against, I want you to say it, you're against having marginalized communities and marginalized groups in our federal government. You do not want to put resources to
we can
hiring
elect
and making
them.
sure that
We
their
can- we can
voices
put
are
them in
heard within our
cabinets,
government.
But we need to have money, and we need to have a whole department dedicated to that.
What do you mean within our cabinet? Cabinet is not the only level. There's a whole bureaucracy. There's a
We can
whole
have them in our
bureaucracy.
DOJ. We can have them in the FBI. we
Yes,
can have them in
yes.
the CIA.
I want African Americans inside my DOJ. I want
I don't mind them there.
people
I don't
of the
care. They can be
LGBTQ
there.
community in my DOJ.
But we need a
Hello,
whole
this is
department
not like
dedicated to that,
controversial.
though. We need a whole.
Yes,
we need a whole department. We need to waste money.
How can you
hire people
coordinate?
for that?
How can you coordinate it?
Like
without
it's so wild the things that he complains about. He's not complaining about people not having health care, people not having
have
food
a
on the
great
table.
healthcare system.
He's not complaining about people not having houses. Fuck, he's complaining
a
about
great
us
healthcare
wanting
system.
inclusion.
We have a great health.
That's what he's
system.
complaining about.
We have a
I
great
can't do it,
healthcare
dude.
system.
I
We have
know.
a great healthcare system. There's a great healthcare system that we've been using for years. Obamacare kind of wrecked it a bit, but we still have it.
See,
not have a
that's
great
how I
healthcare
know.
system
That's
when
how I know
137
that
million
you are so out of touch. That's how I
am
know
I
you're
out of
so out of
touch?
touch.
How am I out of
Because
touch?
prior to Obamacare, how many people were underinsured and had no insurance and were dying because they had no health insurance? Why is it that every single time people try to put up a major healthcare plan to fix those inequities, nothing passed until Barack Obama came along? What was the entire reason for the Affordable Care Act? What was the entire reason for it? There was a reason why people wanted it to be passed. It's because our healthcare system was so fucked up that people were dying and not getting the healthcare that they needed. This is not
yeah.
controversial shit. Were you asleep for
I'm
like the
asleep.
entire 2007, 2008 cycle?
Okay, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Obamacare, right, is good to a certain degree. Okay, that's about it. But the rest of
Yo,
Obamacare
Joe,
needs
thank
to
you for
be
the
cut
subscription.
out.
Thank you
What
so
do you
much.
disagree with it? Tell me one section of the Affordable Care Act.
Thank you, Vandar.
It literally took out our private sector. The private
Are you
sector was
serious?
getting.
The private sector is flourishing right now. The insurance companies are making bukus of money. You're not like me. I hate insurance companies. I want them to be fucking demolished. I think
Well, we need 'em.
this whole
We need
middleman
'em.
concept is bullshit. But no,
The
that's
whole
what
middleman
Obama did because
concept is perfect. It's perfect.
it's not
I think
perfect.
it's good. Yes,
How
it
many
is.
people are currently? Do you know what the donut hole is? Guess. Do you know what the donut hole is?
That's what Medicaid's for, sir. That's what Medicaid's for.
Oh my
for people who
God!
can't afford
No,
insurance.
there's a donut hole within Obamacare, separate from Medicare and Medicaid. There's a donut hole in Obamacare, which millions of people fall into. Why is there a donut hole? Because someone named Joe Lieberman and other fucking blue dog Democrats wanted to protect private insurance companies and make it sure that
Yeah.
they maximize profits. And so what happened was
Right.
millions of Americans who cannot make enough money to afford health care still were not able to get health insurance because of stupid conservative politicians who are protecting these companies
Which were
over the people.
Democrats-
And that's
which were
exactly what happened.
Democrats-
That's exactly what happened.
Which were Democrats as well. Do you not understand that?
I don't, yes, blue dog Democrats. They are conservative Democrats. I do not like them. I do not like them. I want Joe Lieberman's dead
Yes.
now. So, but fucking Joe Manchin, get out of the party. Kristen
Yes,
Sinema,
because
get
we
out of
need
the
you to go-
party.
Yes, we need you to go more liberal, and we need more liberal people that don't stand with
Yes,
Israel.
Joe
that
Manchin.
don't-
Joe Manchin does not speak for me and my party. He is better than the Republicans, but he's not that much better, which is why he's not running for a fourth or fifth term. It's because
Which is-
he knows he doesn't have support.
No, which it means his seat is going to flip Republican.
It was
that's
already
why-
going to flip Republican once he retired, no matter what.
It already
Because
is held by
Virginia
a
is that way.
Republican, basically.
Yeah,
Lithium, thank you for the
exactly,
dollar.
Parker.
Which-
Thank you. Exactly.
Which is better. I'm glad West Virginia is that seat's fine.
Yeah. Let's take West Virginia, one of the most poverty-stricken, healthcare-ridden states in our union. Let's take that and let's make it a lot worse. Yeah, let's go that route.
Yeah, because
That makes total
um,
sense. The entire fucking state is controlled by Republicans. How's that working out for you?
It's working fine because Florida's also
It's
controlled by
working
Republicans.
fine.
Yeah,
Have
Florida's
you
also
seen the
controlled by
stats?
Republicans.
Have you seen
Austin,
the
thank you for
stats on West
$5.
Virginia? They are one of the highest in poverty, and the highest in a lack of education, highest in teen pregnancy, highest in comorbidities. They are literally like Mississippi. They are dying as a state because they have no jobs. They have
so
no
every
health care,
red state-
no
Every red
education.
state's behind. Every red state's behind, and blue state's top dog.
Hold on.
Everything.
Now you're straw manning me. I never said that. I never said that. I was talking about West Virginia and Mississippi. Those two
Okay.
states have always
both red
been
states.
on the highest list.
Those are both red states, by the way. I'm just letting you know. So you're saying red states?
Did I say all red states? Did I say all red states? You're putting words in my mouth.
There's more freedom in red states than there are in
Oh
blue
yes,
states.
yes, you're right. There's more freedom to be poor. There's more freedom to have no education. There's more freedom to have no health care. There's all those freedoms, right?
Wow.
That's what you're advocating
Wow.
for.
Wow. So that's what Republican governors
Freedom from good social services. That's what you're arguing.
Okay, do we need
Like
to be?
what?
We need to be. So you agree with that? People need to be dependent on the government more and more and more.
No,
instead
we
of
just need
being
we just need
economic.
in the same way that we take care of people whose houses are burning down, right? We should take care of people who have cancer.
I agree. So
Oh,
that's why
universal
chemo's
healthcare.
good. No, universal healthcare is just gonna cook us. Basically, it's gonna
Wait.
it's gonna-
Okay, so if you want more freedom for like
That's what
companies and
chemo's for.
stuff,
Chemotherapy's for.
yeah,
chemotherapy.
but you understand that like I'm talking about who pays for that.
Yes, our insurance
Yeah.
company.
Oh, you really think so? Talk to the thousands of Americans that have to fight tooth and nail to get their insurance companies to pay for their chemo. How many Americans? I
fine.
could.
You know
There's
what,
probably
let's
some in
go
the
with
chat,
your-
by the way. There's people in the chat, I bet, who probably have had cancer or have cancer and have to fight tooth and fucking nail with their insurance company just to get basic services. My dad currently, through his health insurance, is fighting tooth and nail just to get his basic insulin that he needs to survive for his diabetes because his insulin or because his health insurance company doesn't want to pay for it because maybe it's not that effective, even though the doctor and him have had him on it for like 5 to 6 years. They don't think that maybe that's not helping him. That's what you're advocating for. You're advocating for companies to get in between doctors and patients to take away what they need to survive because
They're not
that's
taking
what our
away
current
anything.
system
They have
is.
all the resources right there. All the resources are right there. Okay,
What
maybe we
resources?
can do.
What? Tell me.
Maybe
tell
we
me.
could. Okay, maybe we could fix. Maybe we could fix the healthcare system a bit better. Okay, but universal healthcare is just way too
So
much.
you're conceding now that now because like 10
I'm not
minutes ago you said
conceding.
we had the best
Bridget,
healthcare
think of the
system in the world,
$5.
and now we need to fix it.
Okay, but I'm not saying go for universal healthcare. I'm
So
not
so
saying
what's
that
wrong
either.
with universal healthcare?
Our taxes go higher with that. That's why.
Yeah, but overall cost save.
Okay, but you got to be fiscally conservative about this.
No, you don't.
Yes, you
Ew.
do.
No, you don't. Why?
You never you don't want to be fiscally conservative.
You're just asking me. I don't. No, I don't. Now give me a reason why I should.
Because you want to pay higher taxes, you want to pay state taxes higher, you want to pay all of that.
I don't want these things, but these things are byproducts of other types of systems that I want, whether it be
Yeah,
healthcare, education.
You know how much is Canada? You know how much people in Canada are paying right now for taxes?
Their average tax rate's pretty similar to the United States.
It's super. No, it's higher now because they even got carbon tax and they got. all of
Wait.
this
Do you
other-
want there to be a more free economy?
This is a free economy.
No. Do you want a freer economy? Do you want more social mobility?
You mean more social programs?
Social mobility, like
Social
the abi-
mobility.
the ability for someone in a lower class to move classes up to a higher class.
That's why we have a capitalism. Capitalism makes you do that. Capitalism doesn't keep you in one area. It makes you go up in life.
Can you answer my question? Do you want a more free market?
Sure, Arthur. Sure. I want to.
Okay, so then why don't you support different types of systems like in the Scandinavian countries? Darling, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
Yes,
where they
I
rank
don't wanna
higher on the
support-
Economic Freedom Index. They have more economically free societies than the U.S.
So fine. You know what? Let's just pay for everything through our taxes. Let's get super high on our taxes. Inflation goes up more high.
Dude,
let's
can
just.
you answer my fucking question?
I'm telling you. Well,
Can you answer my question? Do you want a more economically free system? If you want a more economically free system, then why don't you support the social democratic systems that have literally more economic freedom?
I don't support that for a reason.
Okay, but they're more economically free.
Yeah, but you go through it in taxes.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, the social programs would be through taxes. But yeah,
Taxes-
what's wrong with taxes if they provide social services for people? Like, if you have an issue with taxes in all scenarios, well then why should I have to pay for a person down the street whose house is burning down?
That's literally insurance.
No, it's
Yeah,
actually by the government.
Where property tax? What are you talking about?
Firefighters, hello?
State police in
You don't
general.
want to pay for our
Roads.
police? You don't want to pay for our roads? Literally, we don't pay for them.
I
Did he
do
say
want
that?
to. I do want to, but I'm
Okay,
asking
so-
you if you don't want the government to pay for these things, right? If you want the government to be out of these things, well, then would you care if
I don't want
someone's
them to
house
be out
burns
of that
down?
stuff. I don't want to be. I don't want the government to be out of that stuff. I'm talking about other like.
Okay,
certain
why
other
should the
things,
government? Why should the government be out of those things, but not out of this? I mean,
because
wait,
this,
yeah. Wait, why should they be out of
Because-
some but not others?
these are things that we depend on.
Oh, by the way,
People
depend
depend on
on-
healthcare.
sorry,
Wait,
Parker,
I need to make this point.
Okay,
People,
okay.
people depend on healthcare.
Yes, to a certain degree. Yes.
Wait, healthcare they depend on a lot more than fire, right? Your house can burn down and it doesn't hurt you, but you can literally die if you do not have particular types of medicine. You understand that?
As a conservative Republican, I don't think we need to be paying more taxes for healthcare like they do in Canada, like they do in other socialist countries.
God, they're not socialist. Oh my God.
And by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
I'm sorry, this is
Kate,
what I
thank you for the
believe in.
$5. I'm sorry that
can't
I
change-
missed your message. Thank you for the $5 over Venmo.
I can't change the way I believe as a conservative Republican.
Well, no,
I can't
you
change
can. You can. You're not wedded to this ideology. Like you're not defined by your ideology.
Ideology
You
is the
keep.
best ideology for America.
Yeah. Traditional. Can you define
You haven't
socialism for me?
defended that, by the way. You haven't defended that at all. But yes, Parker's correct.
Can you define socialism?
It's basically when you pay the state more and
Dude,
No.
please. I don't know,
State-
Jack.
No, it's when the workers control the means of production, right?
Yeah, traditional. I don't know jack shit about economics. Not my forte. But socialism is nothing more than like merely like the worker, like the workers own the means of production. And
But
when
they
we're
don't get
talking
to
about
move
these
up in
systems,
higher classes.
when we're talking about like these systems with like social like safety nets, I mean this is very compatible with capitalism. In fact, as Parker already pointed out, the most like advantageous countries to be in the sense of like what is it called, the being able to get rich faster or quicker.
Social
have
mobility.
social mobility, have very strong social safety nets.
I don't think that we should be paying through taxes. I think we need to be fiscally conservative.
He said the same
I
thing a
think-
trillion times, dude.
Amen.
I'm telling
so
you,
Trump,
He doesn't
Trump
have
raised-
he doesn't have reasonable responses.
Trump,
So then why don't you say that
It's not
same
a
thing with
bad deal.
firefighters? Right? It's just an intuitive difference. He doesn't have any reasoning.
traditional Trump raised your taxes.
socialism-
You understand that, right?
Trump actually cut them. What are you
No.
talking about?
No. Trump raised the taxes for the average working class American. He cut them from the top 1%.
Lord have mercy. This is what we deal with.
No,
Liberals.
this is I'm not a liberal, okay?
He's trolling. There's no way. Like, dude, you understand
I'm not
that
sure.
after-tax income decreased with the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, right? Given it being in place
The
for the
tax
middle
cuts
class and the
help
lowest
America.
quintile, and then increased for the top 1%, top 0.1%, and the highest quintile.
It did not do that. It did not do that.
Yeah,
Why do you keep
Tax
saying
Policy
that?
Center and the Joint Committee on Taxation both
Where do
indicated
you
that.
get
You're
that?
wrong. Tax Policy
where's that
Center and the
source-
Joint Committee on Taxation indicated through 2 distributional analyses. This is the case.
Where do you get that source from?
He just gave
I
you the
just
source.
told you, dude. Like, this guy's so
I'm
dense.
sorry, I didn't hear it.
Tax
didn't hear
Policy
you. I'm
Center
sorry.
and the Joint Committee on Taxation.
Yeah, and this
Oh.
also didn't do much to help America. Like one could try to say that this would make more jobs, but then you'd just have to explain how Trump made 2 million less jobs than Obama. Given 3
Because there
years
was
of
a-
presidency. No, given 3 years
Because
of
there was
presidency.
Okay, so you're saying besides the pandemic, right?
Yes, outside of the pandemic, in the first 3 years of Trump's presidency, he made 2 million less jobs than the
Low
first 3
black
years of
and
Obama's
unemployment.
presidency.
Low black unemployment. There was-
50-year low under
people going-
Biden.
Yeah, under Trump,
People-
Trump had a
Oh,
50-year low of
because of
unemployment.
course it was 50
One
year-
second, Trump had a 50-year low of unemployment at 3.5%. Biden has a 50-year low of unemployment at 3.4%.
Do you know why is that like under Biden? Because he's literally gaining jobs after the pandemic that people have lost. So of course it's going to be that way.
Wait, this
Because
would
of
show
the
like
pandemic that
this
wrecked
would
a
show
lot.
like relative differences, not like an overall 50-year low. Like I don't
was a
think this would be
pandemic.
expected.
Wait, he kind of just proved our
Dude,
point.
it was-
Like, just because 2 things are associated doesn't mean one caused the other. You just conceded.
That's right.
No, I do not.
That was a concession.
I'm telling you, there was a pandemic, and what happened was that Joe Biden was just getting the jobs that people have lost back on the market or whatever, and added new jobs. That's all he did.
Amber,
Yes,
thank you for the
they were
$3.13. Thank you so much, Amber.
I want.
He can't. He
people-
can't
listen,
respond to the character allegations. He can't respond
Yes, I
to
can.
Trump's
Character
tax code.
allegations of
He,
what?
one second. He can't respond to Trump's tax code. He can't
about
respond
his
to
code?
like the evaluations of the jobs created under Trump's presidency, and he can't
telling
refute
you.
the correlation
you what hap-
causation. What are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing here? Do you think
What
that
am I doing?
speaking over me or anyone else is an effective means of like
Oh.
conversation?
Please go ahead, please.
No, I'm just saying, like, you can't respond to these things. You said that, like,
I guess
Trump
I
will make
can.
America better off, but if your big contention is taxes and you don't like those, well, we just explained to you how Trump actually increased taxes on the average working class American. And I guess, like, my big
Well-
issue is you obviously disagree with this, but you'd have to demonstrate, like, sufficient
Yo,
evidence for it to
Boston,
not
thank
be
you for the
case.
travel with me. Thank you so much.
Low.
You know, like, Trump has given you, sorry, not Trump, Parker has given you sources to justify.
Me calling me Trump is criminal. All right, everyone, can we get an L Dean in the comment section? Calling me Trump is wild.
No.
These are not like.
Dean.
I don't agree with these sources because they're not like, you know. You got to understand it was a pandemic.
Maze,
of course,
thank you
it's
for the
gonna
$5 on Venmo.
Of course, there's a 50-year unemployment low. Unemployment
think-
low on the 50 years because
How
there was a
is this
pandemic.
followed?
Because he was adding jobs that they lost back.
Okay,
all he was
how would it
doing.
follow that there would be a 50-year unemployment low?
I just told you. There was
No.
a pandemic. There was a
So
pandemic.
if he merely added all the jobs that were lost back, wouldn't we just expect to have the same level of unemployment that we had prior?
No, because he had those jobs back plus adding more. That was it.
Oh, so plus adding more. So Biden actually did something really cool and awesome and sweet by adding more jobs, reaching a 50-year unemployment low.
Under Trump, there was people getting off of food stamps more under Obama and under Bush, which is
Getting off of
good.
Food stamps more. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
food
this still. I don't know if that's true, but this still like doesn't like
Look
seem
it
to
up.
explain.
Look at the
like,
statistics.
The,
The
this
statistics
still
are
doesn't.
there.
This still doesn't seem to explain like the all things considered decrease after tax income.
Do you understand that getting off of social programs is a good thing?
Do you understand having your after tax income decreased under Trump's tax policy for the average working class American while being increased for the
Why you
top
keep
1%
saying
is a
that?
bad thing?
Why do you keep saying that? It never.
Because I don't
did
know, like
that.
bringing up the idea that more people are getting off of like food stamps. I'm gonna hope that you're trying to use this information to show that the economy was more prosperous and people had more money in their pockets. However, this
People
is like
did have more money.
This is
Their
like
paychecks
demonstrating.
were bigger.
And this was demonstrated to
paycheck-
be like, no, the after-tax income decreased.
Stella, thank you for the $10 on Cash App. Thank you so much, Stella.
How
Yo,
can I
W
prove
Stella.
to y'all? How can I prove to y'all because y'all think that Democrats are so good, but they want everybody living on the government.
Wait,
They're
we never
so
said that
good.
Democrats are so good. We just said that they're better than Trump. And then we also said that, like, we're not trying to get everyone to live off the government, but we are trying to provide basic necessities like healthcare,
Which is more social
shelter,
programs.
like fire insurance and
Yeah.
other things like that. Like we already provide.
You know what? Let's just build houses all over the place without people paying for it, but those houses will go through taxes because
Yeah, that's quite literally what I'm
the
advocating
taxes.
for.
You got to understand the taxes are important in this game. Taxes are important to pay. You
Only
got to
insofar
understand
as
that.
that we would need to in terms of mitigating inflation.
If you want to pay higher taxes, then that's on you.
Okay, so I would want to, given that we get other things. Like
Yeah,
you'd
because-
want to pay higher taxes for firefighters or for police or for roads.
Well, we've been paying taxes for those things for
Or for
years.
school.
Yeah, I
Years.
understand, but like you could argue if it weren't an inception that you'd have to pay less taxes.
We can lower the taxes with the,
I'm
with the
gonna
tax
cry.
plan. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you everything that I got. I'm telling you.
And it's not very much.
Basically, what you're saying is let's pay higher taxes. Let's just build houses all over the place without paying like through credit
Not
or
all over
whatever.
the place, in places where people want them.
Or whatever. You're saying let's just add healthcare to the bill. Let's just do this to the bill. Let's just add it all. Let's just-
Yale
and you
study
rather-
indicated Medicare for all would save $4.5 trillion over 10 years and 680,000 American lives over 10 years. Perfect
Yes,
mix. Thank you so
whatever.
much for the $10. Thank you so much.
Yes, whatever you're trying to say.
You didn't
And
hear
let's
a
just add it to
single,
the top.
repeat what I just said.
You said that Medicare for will save $10 billion over the year or something like that.
Billion trawlers? Yeah.
I said dollars.
Yeah, no, I said it would
Dollars for
save.
people.
I said it would save $4.5 trillion over 10 years and 680,000 American lives over 10 years.
Yeah. Let's just add it all, and then let's just pay the higher taxes, and nobody should be complaining about it because we're helping everybody, and everybody's happy. But we're taxed our ass off. But as long as everybody's happy, that's what you're saying.
Say that again?
They're taxing our ass off, but let's just build all these things for everybody and keep everybody happy as long as our taxes are super duper high. That's basically
Traditional.
what
You're acting like, oh, I just want to increase taxes for the fuck of it. I'm sorry, but like if you really think that's what I'm saying here, I'm sorry, but I just think you're being dumb because willfully at this point, I've explained it to you like 7 times,
I hear
and
what
you're
you're
still
saying.
trying not to understand it. I
hear
only
what
would
you're
want an
saying.
increase in taxes insofar as that it provides better outcomes, better benefits for us overall. I'm not like, oh, let's increase taxes to 100%. That's not my argument. That'd be very bad. But taxes insofar as that we can produce particular social services in which people need, you already agree is good. You're just saying that you disagree with the extent in which I apply it, right? And you're saying you disagree with applying it as it relates to people who do not have access to health care, right? People who are dying because they have cancer, right? People who literally, right, didn't choose for these particular types of things to occur, okay? So I don't understand why you would just like feel like that's an okay thing to do, and then to act like I'm the one that's doing something bad when my system is more cost effective, when my system leads to better health outcomes. I think is unbelievable.
Wow. Mm.
You have a response about to say? Because nuh-uh isn't a response.
Okay. You don't want to hear my response because I'm going to tell you again what I think. You're not going to like it. And I told you this hundreds and hundreds of times.
If you're just going to say the same thing you already did, I'll just go on to the next person. That's fine.
Okay, that's why I'm not going to say it again.
Yeah, because we're just going to get into a circle. But
Okay.
yeah, you've got no response. But have a good day.
But Trump, yeah. I'm just telling you, man. You got to vote for Trump. You have to.
Okay. All right. Well,
All
I'm
right.
going to go into the next person.
I'll drop down, Parker. Thank you for having me on. I
Appreciate
you.
it, Matt.
Bye, Dean.
So yeah, I'll probably stay up for another guest and drop down myself.
All right, for sure.
For sure.
All right, everyone, only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024. We are just looking for some debates. Y'all, let's get the next person up here real quick. Please only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. All right.
Had some good abortion
let's accept
debates.
This person. Let's try the next.
Had some good abortion debates today. Those were fun.
Nice. How'd that go?
Yeah. It went well. We ended up switching our topic though. Oh, what's up, user? Oh, he was definitely voting for Trump. Damn it.
Okay, well, let's get the next person up. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What's up? 28.
And are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Yeah.
Oh, why so?
I just think that he's safer. The thing that happened in Iraq kind of scares me with him having power.
What do you mean he's safer?
Just I don't trust his foreign affairs.
So you don't trust Trump's foreign affairs?
No, Biden's. But like
What about Trump being in office makes us safer?
I feel like he's more capable of handling a war.
Okay, what makes you think that?
Just because of the botched, like what happened in Iraq with Biden, with all these people falling off the planes and stuff.
You mean
That
Afghanistan?
shit was terrible. That shit was like a scary movie.
Hey, do you mean Afghanistan?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, so I mean, I probably wouldn't want to take the advice or the belief of someone who didn't even know what country he's referencing.
I thought it was Iraq. I might have.
I bet. I mean,
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
No, I do. Now, so you know that Trump specifically set up the agreement with the Taliban that we had to leave at this particular time. So we were forced into
he was trying to
circumstances
end
in
it.
which we had to leave. So this would have happened
Biden-
regardless of Trump or
I
Biden in
was under
office.
the impression that he could have pushed it back. Like he could, he didn't have to.
no,
exit
no, they
right
couldn't
then, 'cause
anymore. They
Trump
already-
had pushed it back. I heard.
No, Biden is the one that pushed it back, but they couldn't do it anymore.
They couldn't do any. So he just left all those weapons and everything over there and let people.
No,
hang off
so
that side
the
of
U.S.
plane.
military came out and said there are no U.S. currently owned U.S. Weapons there, only ones in which were given to the Afghan government.
Not and the Apache helicopters and stuff that there were like videos of people flying around.
Yeah, those are only going to be ones that were given to the Afghan government to defend themselves. Otherwise, we destroyed everything. Hold on, we destroyed everything on site. Did you hear me? And are you going to drive?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
We destroyed everything on site.
We destroyed. But then where are all these reports coming from that we left all those weapons and stuff over there?
Again, because that's going to
Those
be
are all fake.
no, what you're not understanding is that's going to be like again things in which the U.S. gave to the Afghan military to defend themselves.
Oh, okay. And they just didn't use it.
No, they did. They just got beat quick, and we didn't. No one expected them to
Because we
lose
pulled
that
out of
quickly.
nowhere.
No, not out of
that's
nowhere.
mostly why I'm
Trump
scared
Trump
about
set up the agreement for us to leave, and we left even later than that agreement was originally signed because Biden extended it. So we didn't just
Right,
leave out of
right, and he
nowhere.
couldn't
We
extend it.
we
I
let
feel like he
U.S.
could've
Let me
extended it
finish.
again.
We let U.S. citizens and people in the area know that we were leaving. Isabel, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you.
Okay, he let people know that we were leaving, but he left and didn't let them know or something.
Who know?
Like the people in Afghanistan.
I'm gonna
He
go ahead
did.
and head out here, Parker. I appreciate you for letting me up for a
Of
little
course,
bit.
man.
Peace out, man.
Peace
Bye,
out.
chat.
Peace out. James, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much,
That's
James.
what-
James, thank you for the 5.
And I've also heard that he kind of had a bidding war with Saudi Arabia. Like he used our oil reserves to kind of lower the prices of oil, and that's why they accept the yen now
So
for oil, because we could back our dollar with oil with Saudi Arabia before. They wouldn't accept any other type of currency, but now they're accepting yen because Biden kind of had a bidding war with them. He used our reserves that we got during COVID and started selling them to other countries.
that's not what caused a bidding war.
What
What are you talking
went
about?
up,
And there was
right? It
already
went
this in
up.
the first place. OPEC has been doing this since before.
But
They've
he
been limiting the
dipped into
distribution
our-
worldwide. They just limited it to a greater degree, and this was already set to happen regardless of Trump or Biden in office. So can you give me an argument that is specifically caused by Biden?
No, that's just what I heard. I heard that the
Yeah,
reason
you heard
they-
that, but I'm asking what's
was
the argument that
using-
he caused it?
Because he started a bidding war. He used our reserves that we got during
How
COVID.
so? Wait, no, the reserves were used recently. This was well after they limited distribution.
Right. But I've heard that he didn't. I think it starts with a C.
You cut out. What'd you say?
What one of our reserves. I heard that he dipped into one of our reserves and he was selling that to other countries, kind of having a bidding war with them. And now they're accepting the yen
what he
because
was
they
what
got
he was
pissed
giving to
off
other
at it.
countries through the reserves was meant to decrease global commodity prices. That's
Yes,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
That's what I'm
about.
saying. He had like a bidding war. It was
That
kind of like
has
he was
nothing
trying
to do with
price
Saudi
oil,
Arabia,
and Saudi
though.
Arabia is the one
That has nothing to do with
pricing
Saudi
it.
Arabia.
Huh?
We increase supply in those areas to
Right,
decrease
and
prices.
that therefore, yeah, but isn't that like a bidding war? That's kind of like them trying to make them lower their price. So if we're putting out a bunch trying to make them lower their price, that pissed them off.
We
and
were
they started
lowering
accepting
global
the yen.
commodity prices. No,
Yes,
it's just how the market
but they
operates.
didn't like they did not like that, and we cannot keep that up.
You understand?
Like,
They
we
were already
dipping into
reducing
reserves.
global oil supply prior to this point. They were reducing. OPEC was limiting their distribution.
What do you say?
OPEC was already limiting their distribution before this.
Saudi Arabia's or ours?
This is OPEC has Saudi Arabia part of it. That's the main portion of OPEC.
So why do you think that they're accepting the yen now? They're just doing it because
Probably better for trade.
they got better
The-
relations with China because Biden.
China's more of a prevalent consumer base.
I mean,
And if you're talking, you're not talking about
Do we not- do we
Japan.
use more
You're not
oil
talking
than
about
China, or does China
Wait,
use
hold up,
more
hold
oil than
up.
us?
Wait. You said the yen, right?
It's I think
Isn't that
WY.
Japanese?
Why? No, it's no, I'm talking about the Chinese one.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you were referencing.
Right. But that's another reason. Just like his foreign affairs scare me. I don't like these bidding wars with other countries. I don't like how he handled Afghanistan, and I'm kind of
Wait,
scared.
that's
like,
what Trump set up. So this is a complete misinterpretation. Trump set it up. So I don't see how you blame Biden for this.
Like hang on the side of planes.
How do you blame Biden for this when it was Trump that set it up?
Trump set it up, but he never had it go. Like he never pulled him out like overnight. You know, this happened. It didn't happen in like 24 hours.
They didn't just pull
like,
them out overnight. You're lying.
They gave that president all that money, right? And then he left that night, and then everybody else left, right?
No, they didn't just leave in one night. They let people know weeks, months ahead of time.
Oh, okay. So when he pulled out and left them all, like when they were hanging off the side of the plane and stuff, like that. So they
Those
knew
are
that
extra
was going to
people
happen?
that wanted to
They knew
leave, I
that.
would assume.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just don't like how he handled that. I would have tried
Which,
to get
I mean,
more
I
into
would
it.
like to be able to
Okay,
take more
with
people
all
out. I
the
would like to be
immigrants
more
he's bringing
accepting of
in, he can't bring
refugees.
those people
Hold
hanging
up, I
off
would
the
like to
side
be
of the
more
plane. He
accepting.
has to
I would
leave
like to
them
be more.
die.
I would like to be more.
All these what are they called? The people.
Okay, I would like to be more accepting of refugees, but conservatives in this country are not accepting of refugees. So, like, that's not an issue with my side. That's an issue with the Republicans, if you want to mention that. You can unmute your mic by clicking the microphone in the bottom right.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's so he advocates for that, but then he's gonna leave those people to die.
So again, did you even hear what I just said?
You said that Republicans don't like that or something, but like
Republicans held back abilities for us to.
Was that stopping him from being able to save their life?
Bro, you're so dense. I literally just told you this. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, please. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
The Republicans are holding back our abilities to be able to take in more refugees.
But at that time, like for that particular thing, Republicans stepped in and said, "No, let those people die."
Republicans
Let
do
those
that with
people hanging
every
off the
event
side
in
of the
terms of
planes
taking
die.
in refugees.
I don't believe that.
What are you talking about? People do this all. Republicans do this every time.
I think that those particular people, like the ones that were hiding inside of that airport trying to get away, I think that Republicans would have been fine with bringing them over.
That's such a joke. Republicans consistently don't do that. What are you talking about?
This is like a life or death situation. Like this is like Biden's pulling them out right now. All these people are gonna die. I think that we would have brought them over. Yeah. Especially after seeing the videos.
I would love to see Republicans who support that.
Surreal videos.
Love to see Republicans that support that.
I'm a Republican. I totally support that. Yeah, I would not have left all those people to die like that.
Okay, well then you don't hold a view of typical Republicans.
Now I'm for like a certain number of people coming in every year, but like with that, yeah, there's exceptions we can make. And Biden really screwed the pooch on that one.
Okay. Can you name one policy that?
Did a good job? Do you think he handled that well, or do you think he could have handled it better?
I think any president could have handled it better, but I think it would have happened.
Any president could have handled it better.
Hey, can you shut up when I'm speaking? Do I need to mute you every single time I speak?
I was kind of highlighting what you were
saying. Do I need to mute you when I speak? Yes or no?
If you want to.
Well, I don't want to, but you're going to make me do it if you don't shut the fuck up.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, what was your question?
I said, do you think he could have done a better job? You said any president could have done a better job.
Yes, any president could have done a better job, but I think that this would have happened regardless of a Trump or Biden administration.
Yeah, I think something similar to this would have happened, yeah, but I don't think it would have went down like it did with any other president. Like, that was scary.
Give me a reason it would have happened differently with Trump.
Just because it didn't happen with Trump. I can't really give you a reason it would because I can't. Can you give me a reason?
Okay, well, it wouldn't have happened with Hillary Clinton.
Can you give me a reason why it would have happened with Trump?
So then it wouldn't have happened with Hillary Clinton as president?
With Hillary Clinton and all the stuff that she did over in Hades, I don't know.
Wait, but you said it because it didn't happen when Trump was in office. That means it wouldn't have happened.
What did Trump do? What did Trump do to like make you think that
that
would happen?
Dude.
What did Trump do exactly that makes you think that he would have left all those people over there to die when he pushed it back? Like he didn't. He obviously didn't. He might have set it up to happen, but he didn't leave all those people to die. That was Biden.
You understand the only ones that do this are not the fucking president. This is not determined by the president. It's determined by military operatives.
Who gives the order? Who gives the order?
I'm going to scream. It's determined by Congress, right, as it relates to the acceptance of refugees. The president can do only so much as it relates to pullouts like this, especially given the time periods established by Trump. And in that time, they did not have the capacity to make that type of pullout, right? That's why they had to extend time. And that's why when they didn't have a greater extension to that, it was hard for them to get people out without people dying. That would have happened regardless of Trump. That would have happened regardless of Trump or Biden in office. So when you make the claim that it would have been different,
that's a claim you're making, though.
Listen, dude. I'm just gonna mute you, bro. It's actually unfucking believable. You speak every single time I speak, right? You have to indicate a relevant difference between the two that means that it would have happened differently, because it is the case that typically speaking, these types of military events happen similarly under each president. And Lithium, I appreciate the $1. Thank you so much. And are you okay with taking refugees from Palestine?
Why do I have to make the claim? Why do I have to make the claim that he wouldn't have if he didn't? Like, you're the one that's saying that he would have. Shouldn't you prove that he would have done it like that? Like, why do I have to be the one that proves that he would have done something differently that he didn't even do?
You didn't listen to my statement. Again, I'm gonna it's actually unbelievable, right? These types of military events are more common to go similar regardless of Democrat or Republican in office, right? So it is more likely than not that they would happen the same unless we have good reason to say it would have happened differently.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
That nuh-uh is not an argument.
I don't think that's right. No, I don't think.
I don't think that's right is not an argument.
I don't think every president would have done that. I've never seen a president do that before. So the fact that you're saying that every president would have handled it pretty much the same way, that's kind of out there.
Unless we have good reason to believe differently. Like if they have particular ideological opinions, if they had different types of things that they claim that they would do, if there were plenty of different faculties, we could identify differences. But what you're not doing is identifying specific things that indicate that there would have been a difference.
Yeah,
these types of military events are not likely to be different, right, given the presidents.
I don't know if that's true.
Is there anything you want to talk about or say, or because you're just sitting here not giving me any responses to anything?
Those are the two reasons I'm not voting for him.
Okay,
just because I'm scared to death of him running the country with shit like that happening.
You don't have shit for reasoning. But let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, y'all. Let's get the next person up here. Please only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. Do tap that screen. Let's get to 500,000 likes. Share the live as well, everyone. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, Cash App in the bio, everyone. Yo, Mike, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this person's not getting accepted. I'm trying to get to the next real quick. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
2006.
What month?
January.
And are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Yes, I am.
Why so?
Because I invested in him in crypto, so I have to get rich. That's why.
Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, let's get the next person up. Please only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
No, I just wanted to tell you that I love you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great time. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I was born in 89, my dude.
For sure. You going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Of course.
And why is that?
Look at what Joe Biden's doing. He can't even put a sentence together. This dude is decrepit, old, and just wore out. You know it. I know it. You can sit there and get paid all you want, just like Harry, but it's bullshit.
So he's 4 years older than Trump. You can also go to any
Yeah, but there's a difference.
recent speech. Let me finish. You can go to any recent speech of Joe Biden, right? And you can watch him speak. He does not sound incoherent. He can absolutely put a sentence together. You are literally just
Really?
lying. Yeah, because you've heard a political message and you've bought it.
No,
that is
I've
true.
listened to
Also,
the man
let me
speak.
finish the last. Wait, can I finish this last point? Also, when you say that I get paid, do you mean like from people in the chat that like my content, or do you think I'm paid by the DNC?
I think you're paid by the DNC, just like Harry.
Can you give me a reason to believe that?
You don't. So you're really sitting here saying you're not paid?
Yes.
Because if you lie and you come on here and do political content for the DNC,
That would be fraud.
and you
I'm
don't
not doing.
disclose it, then that means
would be
you're
fraud.
breaking the law.
Yeah, that would be fraud. Yeah, I'm not getting any money from the DNC directly or
You're
indirectly.
just like Harry. You and him both.
I'm not getting any money from the DNC directly or indirectly. I literally just said it. I'm not engaging in any fraud. Give me any reason to believe I'm engaging in fraud.
Why would you back Joe Biden? Tell me that. Why would
Because
you?
he's not a proven sexual abuser. He's not a proven fraudster. He's not an election denier. He didn't try to undermine our American election with no evidence.
He was
He
in
didn't
the
try to
shower
engage in
with his
religious
daughter.
persecution. He didn't try to restrict women from getting access to abortion.
was in the
He didn't
shower
pass
with his
tax
daughter.
policy that took money from poor people and gave it to rich people.
Hang on.
I can go
He
off
was in
on a
the
million
shower
things.
with his daughter, and he also had documents from when he was a senator, but he didn't get prosecuted. Trump did.
So the documents, he didn't demonstrate a willful intent, right? Which is the same thing that happened with Mike Pence. Mike Pence didn't demonstrate a willful intent. That's why he's also not being charged. Shannon, thank you for the $25.
cool.
Thank you so much. I
You know
appreciate it.
that's
Thank
cool.
you. And
he
Philip,
also
thank you for
had
the
it from when he
$6
was
from the
vice
6.
president.
Wait, Philip, thank you for the $6.66 from the CCP. Thank you so much. I appreciate
He
it.
also had it from when he was vice president. He also had
Wait,
it
so
from when he was
wait,
president.
Brian, I appreciate the gold man. Thank you so much. He didn't demonstrate willful intent. That's what the special counsel report indicated.
No, they said because he was so incoherent that
No,
they
that's not what they
couldn't charge
said.
him. Yes,
They said he's
did.
a
They
well-meaning.
said that he
No,
couldn't-
listen. They said he's a well-meaning old man with a poor memory, which is applicable to
Yeah,
me,
exactly.
which would be
He's
applicable to you,
incoherent. What
right?
else
You're
do
gonna
you
have
call
a poor
incoherent?
Brian. If there's an event 30, 40 years ago, you're gonna have not very, very good memory of being able to relate to it unless there's something hyper specific that relates you to it. So
what else
likely
do you
he's not
call
gonna have memory.
incoherent than
Let me
somebody
finish.
with a
Let me
bad
finish.
memory?
Let me finish. He's not so if something traumatic happens, you're probably gonna have a good memory of those types of events, right? In a scenario, it might not, right? If something happened, right, that was very significant, you're probably gonna remember it. If you just had documents and you're looking at documents every single day and you don't really know it, you're not gonna likely to remember. Like I'm not gonna remember this conversation with you, right?
Okay, so
that doesn't mean I'm incoherent. Wait,
Trump
listen.
was smart
listen.
enough to stand
Hey,
trial.
Brian, me having a poor memory about relaying who you are later in like say 10 years isn't actually reflective of whether or not I'm coherent or not. Right? In 10 years, 20 years, I'm going to be coherent. And I'm still not going to remember this conversation with you. I'm still going to have a poor memory in relating this conversation with you.
I would know taking documents that shouldn't be in that I shouldn't have. So basically,
They're allowed to
"He's
have
so
those documents at
stupid."
those times.
They said that he's so stupid he can't stand trial. But
He didn't
Trump
say
can.
no. They did not say he's stupid.
That's pretty
That's
much
a lie.
what they said. He's
You want to
incoherent.
bet? Wait. You want to bet?
Yes.
You think
Look
that
it
they
up.
said? You think they said verbatim stupid?
No, I'm
No.
summing it up.
So
I'm
what did they?
making
No,
it-
I told you exactly verbatim what they said.
Yeah, I know that he was what?
A well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory, which would also
And
be reflective.
incoherent.
Brian, be quiet.
That's what it
They
means,
never, Brian. They never said
dumbass.
incoherent. No, it does not mean incoherent.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Brian, I just explained to you why that doesn't mean incoherent by giving you an example. I'm not going to remember this conversation with you because this is something I do all the time. Similarly to how Biden always looked at those types of documents, right? If I were not able to give you any type of relation of what conversation we had when I talked to you as it relates to this in 20 years from now, I have a poor memory about these particular events. That doesn't mean I'm incoherent. I
How did
just
he get a
demonstrated to you
document when he
specifically,
was
be
a
quiet.
senator?
I just demonstrated specifically to you
When
that
he
it
was
does
a
not
senator,
mean.
how did he get a
Stop
document
talking,
out?
bro. Stop talking. I understand that you don't let me.
How did
You're
he
not
get a
gonna let.
document out when he was?
I
a
understand
senator?
you don't let women finish, but please let me finish.
How did he get a?
I
document
understand you
out?
don't let women finish, but please let
How
me
did he
finish.
get a document out?
Can you
when
let
he
me
was a
finish, please?
senator?
Can you let me finish?
Answer
I know
the
you don't like to
question.
do it for women, but please do it
No,
for me.
no. Here's the thing.
Appreciate
You
the
don't
handout,
wanna
thank you.
Answer the hard questions. When
Yeah, and
somebody
you don't want to
actually
let
knows
people
what they're talking
finish.
about.
Appreciate the good evening. Thank you so much. Okay, go for
finish.
it.
Finish.
Go for it.
I just asked you the question. You
What was
don't
the
want to
question?
answer it.
What was the question I didn't answer?
How did he get out classified documents as a senator? And he's not charged. As a senator, not a vice president, not a president. Presidents can do that. They can declassify whatever they want. What about as a senator?
Okay. So one thing is we can also see this for plenty of other people who also are in Congress. They have access to these particular types of documents. They were his notes, right? They engage with these types of documents on a very, very large basis, right? All the time. Stephen, thank you for the $2.69 from the DNC. Thank you so much. Again, and I'm pretty sure he was vice president when he had these documents.
No,
but
he was a senator.
can you give me? I mean, I know lots of other senators that have it, but I'm pretty sure he was a vice president.
No, he was a senator that took it out of the skiff. He took it back. That's part of the documents they found was back when he was a senator.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He could still again.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter because what they're being charged for is not,
He
dude. What
can't
they're being
do it.
charged for is not having the documents. What they're being charged for is willful retention. That's what all the special counsel report indicated.
No, it's not. Trump
It
let
said
him
that a
in
million
5
times.
Trump let him into Mar-a-Lago. They walked in and asked him.
Trump lied about the documents to his lawyer. Trump tried to hide the documents and moved them from location.
No, he
What are you
let
talking about?
the
Trump tried to
FBI
copy
in.
them. Appreciate the cap. Thank you. No, he
No,
tried to copy them and try to
he
move them
let
to a
in
different
the
location.
FBI, and they said add another lock to the door. You don't remember that?
What? No, dude.
What? Yes, that's true. Look it up. They said add another lock to the door.
Appreciate
He
the
was
sweet memories.
talking
Thank you.
with the FBI. He was talking with everybody in the government that he needed to be, and he was applying by the law. And then they raided his house.
Wait, so again, didn't Biden like specifically let them go search his place, whereas Trump didn't?
Yes, he did let him search. He
No,
let him.
how would they
ask him to add another?
listen,
lock to the
if
door
they
so
had
let
to
him in?
listen, if they had to raid him, is that not him? He didn't let them in. They had to raid him.
No, it's a show.
What is a
trial.
raid? What is a
Bullshit
raid?
thing.
What is a raid?
Look it up. Look up and see if he didn't let
Hey,
him
what
in.
is?
They
Hey,
asked
hey,
him
Brian,
to
Brian,
put
I'm
another
asking
lock
you.
on.
Brian, I'm asking you, what's a raid?
So you're telling me he wasn't in talks?
Can you answer me? What's a raid?
What's a raid? When somebody raids your house, when they break in your house with guns.
If they break in your house, well, then they didn't do so with you
Trump
inviting them
wasn't
in.
even there.
Breaking in means
He
that you
wasn't
didn't.
even there.
Dude, this guy's insufferable. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute you because you won't stop. If Trump told them to come in, they wouldn't break in. Okay, so either they didn't break in, right, or he
wasn't
he
there.
invited them in, right, or they did break in and he didn't invite them in.
How can he invite them in if he's not there?
Okay, so if he didn't invite them in, then how can you also argue he invited them in? You just conceded.
He wasn't there. I've said this
Yeah,
over
they had
and
a
over.
they had
He
a
wasn't
I'm pretty sure
even
they had a
there.
search warrant and they had to do that because he didn't invite them. Right? I said Biden invited them to go search his place. And that's why he was like working with the State Department.
The other difference is Trump has Secret Service protection that was at Mar-a-Lago watching over the documents the whole time. Even though he wasn't there, the Secret Service was there.
So again, the Secret Service was looking
so,
over.
So yeah, it's so
Can I finish?
unprotected.
Can I finish, or do you just want to like literally like cut off and never have productive convo? So if they were protecting known classified documents that he willingly didn't declassify. Sandra, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. Thank you so
He
much,
can
Sandra.
declassify anything.
I appreciate it, Sandra.
He can declassify anything.
He said he
as
would have
president.
declassified it if he could have.
He can declassify.
We have him on audio
anything.
recording saying that.
All he has to do is say it's declassified, and it's declassified.
No, he said he would have declassified it if he could have. We have him on audio recording admitting to that.
Oh. Well, what about Joe Biden as a senator having classified information? Why is he not prosecuted? Should he be?
Oh
Should he
my
be?
God. One demonstrated a willful intent to retain, and the other one did not. right? Donald Trump obviously demonstrated a willful intent to retain because we can see that, he said he would have declassified them if he could have. So that indicates that he knows that it's still classified and he's still retaining it.
Okay,
And he's now
and
showing
so
it to
did
other
Joe
people.
Biden.
So no, Joe Biden didn't show it to other
Yeah,
people.
how many
Joe
places
Biden
did
did
he
demonstrate
have it?
willful intent to retain.
How
Devin,
many
thank you for the
places did he
$20 on Cash App. Thank you so much, Devin. Thank you.
How many places did he have it? Joe Biden. How many places?
How many places did he have
It
classified
wasn't one
documents?
house. It wasn't two houses. It wasn't three houses.
I don't know all the residencies. I just
Oh,
know that
yeah, okay.
he didn't
There
demonstrate
we
a
go.
willful intent to retain. I know that there was a few.
Oh, so
Was
as
it
long as
between,
you
like-
say, I know I fucked up, so come get it, it's okay.
Wait, what? When did Trump say, I know I fucked up, go get it?
No. I'm talking about Joe Biden. If Joe Biden goes, I know I fucked up. Yeah, I shouldn't have these documents. Come get them. That's okay.
So again, he said they can go investigate to find them.
No, but that's okay.
No, he didn't say that he knew that he had them and that he was retaining them. He just told them that they can go investigate, right, and find it.
Yeah, and they found it everywhere. More places
Yeah,
than Trump
which
had
again
it.
doesn't demonstrate
Trump had it at
willful.
Mar-a-Lago,
Wait, the
one
same thing
spot.
happened with Mike Pence. So again, if the same thing happened with Mike Pence, well then why would it
Mike
only be
Pence had, like,
applicable?
3 documents.
Again, why would it
Joe
only
Biden
be?
had them in 3 different.
Why would it
locations.
only be applicable to one and not the other?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So why is
What?
Trump
I asked you a
the one
question.
prosecuted out of all of them? If it's applicable to one and not the others, why are they not all?
Because it's
prosecuted?
not.
They all
right?
broke the law, right?
Brian, you're actually so dense. Like I just told you multiple times, the difference is willful retention. Okay? I
No,
can't make
he
it any
was
more
in
clear to you,
talks.
dude.
He
I
was in
can't make it
talks.
I actually can't make it any more clear to you.
So he wasn't in talks with them. Look it up.
I'm gonna
Go
cry,
ahead.
dude.
You got the internet. Look it up. He wasn't in talks with them. He didn't have them come look through the house. They came and looked at the
Dude,
documents.
you're so
They said to
insufferable,
put
bro.
No, they said put a lock on it, an extra lock. Why wouldn't they just take them when they came in the first time? The FBI already went in there one time. Why didn't they just take them if it was such an important thing? And then they came out and said they lied about what they did. They said that they lied, that there wasn't boxes and boxes of documents that were classified. It was only a few papers. They came out and said they lied about it.
Can you give me that
they
source?
threw that. No, that's why they threw it out.
Hey Brian, I'm asking you for that source.
Did they throw it out or not?
Hey Brian, can I have a source?
Hey, buddy, did they throw the case
Hey
out or
Brian,
not?
Brian, I'm gonna give you a few more seconds to provide
Did
me a
they
source.
throw the case out or not?
Hey Brian, I'm not asking you to ask me any more questions. I'm asking you for a source.
They threw the case out. Period.
Brian, can you give me a source?
They threw the case out.
Can you give me a source?
Why would they throw the case out?
Hey Brian, I just want a source. If you don't provide me a
Because you
source,
know
I'm just
it's BS. That's why.
no,
They
I just
threw
would
the
like a
case
source.
out.
No,
Look
you're
it
not
up.
providing me a source, Brian.
Look it up and see if they threw the case out.
Brian, I'm not gonna sit here
Did
and
they
have
throw
you.
the case out? Yes or no?
I don't fucking know. Can you provide me a source for your claim?
Look it up.
Hey Brian, don't tell me to look it up. It's your claim.
They just look it up. You'll see. They threw the whole fucking.
You don't
case
have any
out
source. You don't have
because
anything.
The FBI lied.
Okay. Now, Brian, would you like to give me a source? If you can't provide me a source, right, I don't want to further talk to you, Brian. You're just being insufferable. You're trying to shake away the burden and move it and pivot to another scenario. Now, I'm asking you for a source for this claim. Would you like to provide it?
Just look it up. It's a Google search.
I'm not
Jesus
going to
Christ.
look up your source. I want you to do your own Google search. If it's just a Google search, you do it. Okay.
No, I don't need to do.
Stephanie,
your-
thank you for the $20 in Venmo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Stephanie.
You're
Thank
the
you.
one
Thank
that's
you.
full of shit. I'm telling you, you're
Says the one who
you're
can't provide me a source.
promoting propaganda. I'm
And you
telling
can't provide me a
right
source.
now,
And you
they
think
threw
you
the
think you
case out.
thought I was paid by the DNC. You couldn't provide a source for that. You think that the FBI came out and said that they lied about this. You have literally no evidence of that. You can't give me a source. You
Okay,
just
well,
trust
if
me,
the
bros.
case is still going
What you're
on.
doing? Stop talking, Brian. What you're doing is you're engaging in trust me, bros, and you're pivoting whenever I ask you for evidence.
See if there's a case still going on.
Give me a single source.
Look anything up. Google.
You look it up. It's your
the
claim.
page.
Hey, Brian, I'm sorry. You made the claim. It's your source to look up.
Oh,
You're being lazy.
your butt hurt.
You're the one that can't provide a source. I'm not butthurt for the source you can't provide.
Oh, your butt hurt. It's okay, buddy.
And you can't provide a
You'll be all
source.
right. You know I'm talking straight
And
truth,
what's the
and that's
why you're
source?
mad? I'm
You're
asking you for.
mad.
I'm not mad. I'm asking you for a source.
I'm telling you right now, they threw the case out. Everyone knows that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody on this whole fucking app knows
I'm gonna,
that.
dude. I'm not gonna ask you one more
All
time.
the Democrats got
Here,
butthurt,
Brian. Hey, Brian.
and all the Republicans were happy as hell. And we can't be happier that they threw that fucking case out.
Hey, Brian. If you would like to provide me a source, I will then change my opinion on it. Until you provide me a source, you've got nothing. Okay. So you can move to
Just
another
like
thing.
Danny Willis and all the other
Hey, Brian.
bullshit
Hey, Brian.
that's been going on. Just
Brian,
like
Brian, Brian, Brian,
that's
listen.
going to be thrown out.
Hey, Brian, it
All of
wasn't
it's
thrown
gonna
out.
be
Look it
thrown
up. Brian, it wasn't thrown out. Look it up.
I said it's all gonna be.
Brian.
I said it was.
Oh, okay. So that means it was not thrown out. It's only been delayed. So
No.
so stop sitting here and
It
whining and
delayed
fucking deflecting.
indefinitely. Do you know what
Brian,
do you know
Brian,
what
I asked you for a
indefinitely
source. I asked you for a source.
Do you know what
Brian, I
indefinitely
asked you for a
means?
source. I asked you
You
for a
said it's
source
been
that
delayed,
indicates
but
that the
delayed what?
FBI claimed that they lied.
Delayed
Can you
indefinitely.
give me a source that indicates? Can you give me a source that
Delayed
indicates? Can you
indefinitely.
give me a source that indicates that the FBI claimed that they lied?
It says delayed indefinitely. Do you know what
Oh,
indefinitely
I would love
means?
to see that source.
Do you know what that means?
I would love to see
Indefinitely.
that source. Give me
Do you
that
know
source.
what it means? Do you
Push
know
to
what
the
it
cap.
means?
Give me that source.
Do you know what indefinitely means?
I know what indefinitely means, but would you like to provide me a source that shows it's indefinitely?
That's what it says. It's delayed indefinitely.
Can you tell me? Can you show me that source?
You stupid ass.
When I'm asking you for a source, that doesn't mean I'm stupid. I'm just asking you for a source.
It says it's delayed indefinitely. You just read it.
Hey, you got flagged for harassment and bullying. I have to go on to the next person, and I didn't read anything. I literally was asking you to provide it. All right, let's get to the next person. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Yeah, the people saying I was deflecting, yeah, they are crazy. They are. Yeah, there's always going to be people that disagree. It's social media on the internet, you know? Like, there are always going to be people dumb on the other side. That's what I've, come to understand. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, let's get the next person. Everyone, only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Fuck you, bitch.
Wow, this your parents taught you to love people. Your parents did such a great job. I bet your parents are proud of you. All right, let's get this next person up here, everyone. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm way old.
Are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
No, it's better than you having all these people who won't debate. I just wanted to tell you that he was wrong about only as far back as his vice presidency did they find documents. Only in one residence in Delaware did they find documents. And all of his claims were just not true. They're right in the report that you can pull up online. It's at justice.gov, but the whole report is there. And he's just stupid. So sorry that I had to go through that, but...
You're good. Appreciate you coming up.
Debate either. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. All right, let's get this next person up. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
50.
Are you going to vote for Trump?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for him again.
And why is
It'll be
that?
my third time. I'm just not satisfied with Joe Biden right now. I'll give you a little background. I was a Democrat, voted for Clinton in '92, Clinton in '96, Gore in 2000. I voted all the way up till I voted for Obama his first term. Then I didn't vote for Obama. I went with Romney. I thought he was a better candidate. Then I went on to Trump over Hillary. But so I've been a Democrat early on in my life, and I made a good living for most of my life. So I'm at the point now where I don't want people taking money out of my pocket because to give to other people. And it's not that I don't want other programs to be nice, good, and taking care of people, but man, I worked hard for my money. I don't need to pay 35% out for other programs I mean, it's sometimes it's very irritating. And I know you're a young man, and one of these days you're gonna make a lot of money, and you're gonna say, well, it adds up after a while, after year after year after year after year after year. Like when I had to put my kids through college, and one of the biggest things is it's really biting me is I had to pay $17,000 a year for each of my kids when they were in, at least 17 to 18 a year, out of my pocket. It wasn't easy. I had, there was no vacation that year, no couple of vacations, driving the same car. And now I get up here and these people are getting $10,000 wrote off like nothing. And he's not like right now. He's given it this last amount of money that he paid off on the college loans were for people that didn't graduate. So the people that even did graduate to get to where they were at, because here's the problem, and I know you're young, and I taught college before, so I get it, but there was a time between 2011 to 2015 that people were going to college on purpose so they could get the loans, not go, because you could do it for 2 semesters before they caught up with you and realized that you really didn't care anything but to get that money. And there was thousands and thousands, and we've seen it because the joke used to be where I taught as the first 2 weeks of school, you can't find a parking spot. The third week of school, you can park anywhere you want in the parking lot because everybody already got their money and they're gone for the semester and they won't be back to that. So the second semester, they could do it for 2 semesters before they got.
Or the kids show up for only the tests or in the beginning of the semester. That happens like at many colleges. That's not because they get the money and then they leave. That's because they don't want to show up to the classes because they can get away with passing the class without showing up to the classes. Okay?
In some places.
So not only do you not understand that, but I think it's really important.
Where I wasn't that way because we had to look at the grades and there was no.
How long did I let you yap?
There was a bunch of grades. They just didn't do no work.
Okay. So what's the relevant difference between Trump and Biden insofar as that you think that Biden is a worse candidate?
Well, man, like I said, I've been on both sides of the thing. I think of politics. I'm actually been an elected official for 30 years, which is nonpartisan because I'm in a village under 3,000 people.
Hey, Davey, I'm sorry. I didn't ask for a life story. I asked you, like, what was the relevant difference between Trump and Biden?
I'm getting to it. I don't.
Yeah, man, I understand, but like I just asked you for like what specifically you're going to vote for.
The most specific thing that I don't like about Biden is the people he put in positions in his cabinet. He put people that do certain things that wasn't even in the field that they're doing right now.
Can you give me an example?
Buttigieg, he had no idea. He's way over his head. Wait, I watched him yesterday about the EVs. He says, "Well, we just got to get the technology caught up." So if you got to get the technology caught up, so you can't say what you need to do and what needs to be done until the technology is in place. Then you can go on from there. But the problem is now he said, well, in 2032, we'll have 30,000 chargers out there all around the country. But if you're trying to sell me a car right now, or you're trying to sell me on buying electric cars, and there's nowhere to get them charged, or I have to go to my own.
They're building infrastructure for that. Also, you didn't give me anything in specific that he did was wrong.
Well, I just don't like the people he puts around him.
But you didn't give me anything in specific that Pete Buttigieg did that was wrong.
He just has lost infrastructure. He's got certain things that he has no idea about. Like they're
Can you
talking
give me an
about.
example?
Like, the most number one example was you have bridges falling down. You have some of the.
And they're
worst
providing
roads in the world.
infrastructure. But like, wait, no,
Yeah,
name something that he did that caused things to be bad. You said Pete is doing something wrong. Tell me what he did wrong.
He's not up to snuff doing what was going on.
So name what he did wrong.
They were replacing bridges all over the world, all over America, all through the 2000s, even with Obama. But they're not doing it. They were like what they were worried about right now was free internet. So they worried about giving free internet over building bridges. It's the truth. That was they mandated. They wanted that to be the number one thing is in Appalachia is to give free Wi-Fi and free internet to people.
Yeah, that's really good. There's also something from the Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg who announces a bridge investment. Oh my gosh, I can send you this. You can look up DWAMC, U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg announces bridge investment in Castleton. Right, that's one. Right,
That's where
there's
the
there's
bridge
something
fell
from the
down.
Connecticut Voice of him building bridges one-on-one. There's something you can literally see there specifically. There's something from CBS News of Pete Buttigieg building bridges in Philadelphia for construction as it relates to that. There's plenty. You said that he's not building bridges. They're building bridges. You're wrong.
Okay, well,
Unequivocally, you're wrong.
but you asked my opinion, and that's why I feel.
And
he's
you were
not doing
wrong, and you were completely and unequivocally wrong. You said this is the whole reason why you're not voting for Biden. Appreciate the
No,
long
that's
haul.
one of
Thank you so
them.
much.
No,
Wait, but
that's
like it
one
was
of them.
it was a
Okay.
bad reason. So give me any good reason why you're not going to vote for Biden and why you're going to vote for Trump.
Well, I'm not for how good how unqualified he's been at the border. He's put people down there, and I know you keep saying, "Oh, the Republicans smashed this and they got rid of that. They didn't want that."
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
problem
Trump is the one that said blame it on me if the border bill fails.
because they can't do anything unless there's 4,000 illegals a day coming across.
No. We're talking that's asylum. Okay, you have no clue what you're talking about. What do you mean illegal?
They can't shut the
You
border
understand?
down
Asylum
until they become
seeking is a
illegal.
legal process. It's illegal.
In which 99% of them are denied.
No, wrong. You're
They're
completely
not
wrong.
coming from.
You want to
they're not
bet? How
coming
much
from
you want to bet,
countries-
Davey? How much you want to bet?
How many? What's the percentage? Then? Tell me
Davey,
the percentage.
how much you want to bet? You said
I'm not betting
99%
anything,
are
well,
denied.
a bunch
How much
of
you want to
them.
bet?
I'd say 85%.
How much you want to bet? Under
I don't
Biden?
know. Under Biden, I know they're most if they're accepting them, it's because they have to be coming from war-torn countries.
I promise you, typical denial rates are nowhere near that. They're nowhere near that.
They were.
No.
They were at one time.
Typical denial rates are between 50 to 60%.
Well, then what do we do when they're already in here then?
This
we
is
deny
like
it?
this is the typical law internationally.
And I don't like the stance that he's got on Israel right now. They've argued about money for Ukraine, which I'm fine with. But if you're giving money to Ukraine, then you can't say something to Israel and say, "Well, if you don't do this, we're not going to give it to you."
Wait, that's exactly what
that
you
was
want to
all
do.
part of
Israel is committing war crimes.
And that's
Right?
another
They are
thing. Well,
absolutely
we don't agree
committing
with
war
that.
crimes. We absolutely should have
with that.
conditional aspects to this to force them into not literally committing war crimes and ethnically cleansing Palestinians. You understand that, right? There are tens of thousands of Palestinian women and children that have died.
And did you
They're not
see
Hamas.
Did you just see what the families of the people that died and got sexually messed up?
If you're talking October 7th, I condemn
Yeah.
that. I condemn Hamas for that. Okay, but you don't condemn the IOF for literally ethnically
think
cleansing
it's a lot.
Palestinians for
I
killing
don't think
women
it's
and children.
I don't think it's ethnic cleansing. I think it's
It is. By definition, it is.
protecting. It's protecting.
Do you know what the
their
Nakba
borders.
is?
I think they're protecting their border because I think that they've been getting
First the
missiled.
confetti,
people's
thank
been
you.
Missiled.
That's not just
and
wait,
bombing.
bombing women and children in Gaza is not fucking protecting Israelis.
Okay. But what I'm trying to say is whenever you're attacked, and they were attacked, that they have to protect their country. They have to.
This is not
And-
literally bombing women and children is not protecting your country.
They're-
It's not.
Rob,
Killing
you
women and
can't-
children is not defending your country.
But you can't. But you have people hiding with women and children on purpose.
Okay, literally, if you were to teleport Hamas members into the United States and put them into hospitals, would you be okay with killing innocent U.S. citizens,
Not in
women and
America.
children?
Not in America.
Would you be okay with in the U.S.?
First of all, what I would say is, and it's whatever they do is them because that's their own country.
Davey, I'm asking you a question. Would you be okay with
No, I'm not
literally
okay with anybody
killing
killing anybody.
innocent American citizens, women and children,
No.
to kill Hamas
No.
members. So what you do
I'm
is you devalue Palestinian lives to say that it's okay.
I say that they have something. I say if someone attacked America, and like they had, and what we did to Iraq, what we did to Afghanistan, is what we would do if it happened to us again.
You understand that I disagree with what the U.S. did in the Middle East?
I know, but it was.
Do you not? Do you not care? Do you not think that the U.S. did something wrong with its intervening in the Middle East?
It was 100% bipartisan. There was
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's good.
No.
There are plenty of bipartisan things throughout history that have been bad, and our involvement in the Middle East is absolutely a huge aspect of that.
I know, and we shouldn't have been in the Middle East, and that's the problem. Like I say, with giving.
Yeah, and Israel shouldn't be ethnically cleansing Palestinians.
And I think that I don't know why, for some reason, when all that was going down, that the countries beside Israel wouldn't even let them in.
Yeah, so again, that's just the terrible refugee policy, right? I am in support of taking in refugees from around the world, right? If they would like to come here.
But I just couldn't understand why, like Saudi Arabia and all those places didn't want them, let them in. It should be. It's a lot of reasons. If they would have let them leave, it would have been over with. Let them go, and then once they found all the same thing that happened in Fallujah, and my brother was there. Fallujah was a lot of great people there, a lot of great Iraqis that had nothing to do with the war, but all the insurgents were in there over a 2-year period. They had to go in at night to remove them all. A lot of American lives lost, a lot of Iraqi people that didn't have nothing to do with the war lost. And then a lot of insurgents were lost. But the only way that they could free that place was that people died. And it was both sides. And it really sucks. I hate what's going on there. I hate what's going on everywhere. So I compare, and I know a lot of people won't do it, but I compare Ukraine with Vietnam. Because we gave...
The people that seen them were who?
Moses, Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and 70 elders of Israel. Would you like me to read you the verses?
Yeah, read me one of them.
Yeah. We'll start out easy. Exodus 33:11 says that Yahweh used to speak to Moses face to face as one speaks to a friend. And then in Exodus 24:9 through 11, it says... Moses, Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and 70 elders of Israel went up.
Right to their own point of view. As long as you're not spouting off something horrible about somebody else or being racist or a bigot or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, this is what's going on with the country, and I think Biden and Trump both shooting back at each other.
Supporting a sexual abuser. Like, you shouldn't do that,
well,
right?
I just think they shoot back at each other, back and forth.
I have a question. If Trump was held liable for sexual abuse, would you vote for him?
If he was proven in a court, not a civil court, because that's a whole different thing.
No, it's really not. Do you think OJ is guilty?
I don't know. He was found innocent by his peers. He was found innocent by his peers.
And not in a civil court. Now I have a question. Do you think Bill Cosby was innocent?
He was never proved to be guilty.
You think Bill Cosby was innocent?
I don't think he was innocent, but I think whoever was trying him messed up.
No, do you think So you think he's not innocent, but you do think that based upon what?
That's why he got to go out of jail, because someone did something wrong. I'm not exactly sure, but he was in prison, and they appealed something and they won, and it was on a technicality.
I'm asking you, it's like unbelievable.
I think he did it. Yeah, I think he did it.
Okay, if a jury indicates that you are responsible for sexually abusing someone, is that an issue?
Yes, it's an issue.
Are you going to vote for someone in which that's happened for? Like they were held responsible by a jury for sexual abuse.
I have to think about it, Parker.
I don't think that you need to think about it very much.
Well, I mean, but I have to make my decision when I get in there. That's why everybody don't know. Nobody knows who anybody votes for.
You don't know
Am I
whether
right?
or not you will vote for someone that has been held responsible for sexual abuse?
I don't know, man. I have to find out the information. Can you email me some stuff?
Look up Trump held liable essay.
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll take that in when I vote. It ain't gonna matter in my state. He's gonna win hands down. Ain't no doubt.
You should still vote against him.
I'm in Ohio, so you know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, Ohio, you should vote against Trump.
I don't know if Biden's even going to be on the ballot.
He is going to be on the ballot.
Well, you know the rules and regulations in Ohio. You have
You're
to be
delusional. He's
claimed-
going to be
no,
on the
and-
ballot.
I know, but they're going to have to go to a court of law and change the law.
He's going to be on the ballot.
Because they're going to change the law for him.
You should absolutely vote for Biden. Okay? Absolutely.
That's all right, man. Now,
Davey, do you think I'm paid by the DNC?
no, I know you're not paid by the DNC because if you were, you'd have a income tax you'd have to file.
I
That
do
would already
file
came-
income tax.
Yeah, but it would have to be on there. It would come out. Someone would look it up and see that your filing was you were paid by them. It's all public knowledge. by
Okay.
the
Well, good. Well,
DNC.
good. At least you acknowledge that. Now, do you think Harry's paid?
No, but I think that you guys ain't claiming all your taxes either. I
We
think
aren't
some
what?
of these 50s and hundreds and $200, you'll be treated like a barmaid or a bartender or
No, sole proprietor. Until I
So
incorporate.
you have to pay for all though. You got to pay. You got to claim it all.
Yeah, I
Every
do claim it
$2
all.
bill. Okay,
I do.
That's all right. Yeah, the tax code. I got the tax code down, but that's a good deal if you make that you're doing that because, yeah, you don't want to get in trouble for because I'm sure you want to be in politics someday, and you don't want to be.
Never have a plan for
Nah.
that.
Harry is. I talked to
Yeah,
Harry.
Harry's likely to go
Harry's-
into politics.
Harry's got big dreams, man. He's going to need you to be part of his cabinet someday. Economics,
Okay, that's a bit much.
but you might be the first socialist that gets elected.
I'm not a socialist.
you lean that way, though. You lean that way. That's a fact.
No, it's
You
not.
lean that way. You
'Cause,
lean that way.
I don't think that the workers should control the means of production in all instances, but I think that we should provide like incentives for people to own cooperatives and democratically owned workplaces. I believe in broad social programs like we have in Scandinavian countries.
Well, I mean, and everyone does the same, gets the same, provides
No,
the same.
that's not my view.
Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, but
Everyone
the
gets
other-
base necessities. Like I don't want there to be no involuntary homelessness. I don't want anyone to not have access to health care. I want everyone to have access to like education up through college.
That's
plenty of
good.
things.
I agree
Mary,
with that.
thank you
My
for the
son-
$20.24. Thank you so much from the DNC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mary.
One of the best things that Obama did was your kids can stay on your insurance till 26. That was very good. That was one of the things I really appreciated from him. And my kids did it all the way up till they couldn't, of course. But one of my things was, like I told you, I was a Democrat all my life, and I was actually a chairman of a union.
I just got a harassment and bullying violation, bro. What?
And I was the chairman of the union, and one of the things that upset me was the higher union people that would want to go on these big lavish trips, spend all the little guys' money on Vegas trips and different things, and that's when I started like looking at things a little differently. And I think as we get older, we do. And I know you're guaranteeing saying you'll never be a Republican. But I was just like you when I was your age, and I said the same thing. I said the same thing a million times, and then I got my own home and started paying and realizing how much taxes I pay, watching people that were less fortunate get more money back on their taxes than I paid, and they didn't even make that much in a year. You know what I mean? And I started seeing stuff like that, and that's when it was really educating to me that I can understand you get extra money, but why would you get more money in taxes than you put in? that's one of the things that really irritated me.
Sure. All right. Well, how do you feel about Trump's tax policy that decreased after-tax income for the lowest quintile and the middle class and increased it for the top 1%, top 0.1%, and the highest quintile? So effectively, it took money from poor people and gave it to rich people.
I think that's more for everybody that's in politics, not me. But I mean, as far as like your Bezos and all these different people that are way up there, that they see. That's another thing what I don't like about politics. Is this controlled by everybody? Is backed by the same people.
Madigan, thank you for the $4.20. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. From Hush Money from the FBI. Thank you so much.
If you go look at the contributors to the Democrats and the contributors to the Republicans, they're the same people. They hedge their bets.
Wait, there are certain ones in which do, but that doesn't mean that they have the same policies.
Like I know I'm the big pharma. I mean,
well, then support universal health care.
I'm all about healthcare. My wife's a microbiologist and was on the front line during COVID, and so I could not do that because but our healthcare. I mean, we pay, even though if you make a decent amount of money, you still pay a lot. I mean, we pay $900 a month, and then whatever the hospital's got to pay. You know what I mean, for her, and so it's up there. It's high. It's even when people are buying it, it's because they're paying for it, mostly.
All right, for sure.
But I also have a son that's autistic, and he's on Medicaid. Okay, and he is 25 years old. He is like a computer genius, but he can't tie his shoes. He can't take care of himself. He just certain things. Anytime he needs something, doctor-wise, he gets it for free. You don't have to pay nothing. He gets his care. So that's a big thing, and that's one thing with Medicaid. A lot of people don't understand how Medicaid works. I hear people say, "Well, I can't afford it because I'm on Medicaid and like this and that." You don't have to pay for prescriptions on Medicaid. You hear people claim that you do, but every person that I've witnessed and investigated, if you're on Medicaid, you're not paying for prescriptions.
I'm pretty sure you still pay it. Isn't it just subsidized?
Medicare you do.
No, with
Medicare
Medicaid.
you do. Well, he never had. He's been on it since he's turned 19.
There are some people that have it, some people that don't. I would expect.
The state of Ohio asked us to put him on it because they said that if something happened to me and his mom, that it could be up to 9 months to a year before he got settled down to where he was being taken care of over. So if he already was on it and be established in the whole 9 yards. So my daughter.
Free only if approved medication. Okay.
Yeah, my daughter.
Right. Well, Davey, that is socialized
real
healthcare, and I do think that should be applicable to everyone. But I do think that we are on conversation that might not be very relevant to the topic. So, I do think that we are getting a little bit circular. But I appreciate you coming up, man. Thank you so much.
But my daughter is one of the biggest Democrats you ever meet in your life. We don't even talk politics because it's not good for two family members to talk because it's an argument.
No, it's fine to talk about politics. I don't have an
Well,
issue
we
with it.
do, but just not in front of my wife and her mom. She don't want to hear it.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
buddy.
I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Keep tapping that screen. It's running up to 500,000 likes. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Hello? All right, let's get the next person up. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024, y'all. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
21.
Yeah, are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Yes, sir.
Why so?
Just the economy, and I have brothers in the military.
Okay, so what about the economy?
Lower gas prices, and I'm trying to buy a house, and the interest rates are through the roof.
Interest rates relate to the Fed. Gas prices, how was that caused by Biden?
He shut down the oil rig.
So, yeah, so he shut down an oil rig.
Or the
I don't know,
pipeline
oil rig.
workers.
You mean you shut down the permits for producing the XL portion of the Keystone Pipeline, which wasn't even in effect yet, which actually right now we're producing more oil than we ever were in this country ever, or of any country to ever exist.
And then he's letting in all these immigrants in Mexico.
What? Wait, what's wrong with allowing immigration? Okay. All right. He's just like, must be trolling. Let's get to the next person. Only send a guest request if you will. Vote for Trump in 2024, everyone. Let's get this next person up here, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, 21.
Are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Yeah, probably. But I just wanted to ask you how you feel about Ashley Biden confirming that she showered with Biden and her dad.
Yeah. Obviously, I think that these things are like weird. I think it's creepy. I think it's inappropriate, as she described particularly. But she also came out and said that people were misinterpreting this completely. That it is not abuse. That she did not go through any extra stuff like that. She completely refuted that and said that people misconstrued the story.
But I mean, you don't think that's weird, bro?
Wait, I just told you, right? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did, but you're like saying that she
and secondly,
came out and like tried to fix it because obviously it's bad for his reputation, but
no, she came out and said that people have ruined her life. Listen, she came out and said that people ruined her life by interpreting it this way.
I mean, it happened, bro. She confirmed it.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I did, but it still happened.
Okay. Well, do you understand that, again, you're not acknowledging the plenty of circumstances that we'd consider bad with Trump. I'm not going to sit here and act like everything within Biden is completely okay, right? There are things about Biden that I dislike. There are things about Biden that I think are bad, right? I don't think that Biden's a good person, morally speaking, right? That's not my argument here. But what I do think is that it is the case that Donald Trump is worse within all of these respects. Trump said in a recent interview in 2013 that something that he had in common with his daughter was sex. He said that it was okay for him to walk into changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen USA that were as young as 15 years old, by the way, that were naked, half naked and whatnot, where the workers said to go up to Trump because he liked it, because he quote unquote owns the place. He went on Sirius XM and defended that in front of Howard Stern. He also said that he would date a 10-year-old in 10 years. He was held liable or held responsible for sexually abusing, right, E. Jean Carroll. How do you ignore all of these things?
I mean, I'm not ignoring it. Like they both have those problems, but when it comes,
but one is clearly worse with Trump, right?
How is it worse, bro? Like,
what do you mean? I just gave you like 7 things that were terrible.
Yeah, I understand, but that doesn't make it worse. Like,
it does. It absolutely does.
Stuff he said. Like, not did, bro. Biden showered with his fucking daughter.
Did you listen to any of the things that I just said?
Yeah, I did.
So Trump was held responsible for sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll. Said he dated a 10-year-old in 10 years. Said that something he had something that he had in common with his daughter was sex. He said he was dated his daughter if it wasn't his daughter. What are you talking about?
Saying, not doing. That's the key word there, brother.
Sexual abuse, being held liable for sexual abuse, is doing.
He wasn't found guilty, though. They're just accusations.
He was held liable. No, it was not just an accusation. He was held responsible by a unanimous decision by a jury. 12 jurors indicated that he sexually abused E. Jean Carroll.
So he was held liable?
Yes, he had to pay, yes. He had $88 million in essay and defamation.
Well, that's interesting. But, well, okay. But, I mean, what do you have to say about Biden, like...
He just got removed for community guidelines. I have to go on to the next person. It didn't tell me what he got removed for, but let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you will vote for Trump in 2024. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello.
How old are you?
53.
I can't. You're really far away from the mic. I can't hear you.
This is the first time I've done this, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you sound like you're really far away. So do try to fix your mic and then come back. But I appreciate you coming up. Thank you so much. It is you are super far away from it. I would recommend going close to your mic or plugging something in to work on that. And for the people saying debate older millennial, he needs to join my live. He's been running away. You, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm only 52.
Yeah, are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Absolutely.
And why so?
Yeah. Why would I vote for Biden?
Because he's not a proven sexual abuser, not a proven fraudster.
Oh,
he hasn't
he's
been
not
lying about the
proven.
election for the past
No,
few years with no
neither is
sufficient
Trump.
evidence.
Neither is Trump. Quit, little dweeb boy. I listen to you all the time, and you're just a little dweeb.
You're a
You never
fan?
live life. You never live life. You sit behind a microphone. and
Well, it
you
sounds
talk
like you watch me
you're
do that
so
all the time.
smart. You're so smart.
You're the one watching me do it, so who actually has the life?
You don't have one. Get on
Yeah,
my
yeah, we both have one. You're just being redundant.
you
Appreciate the
don't.
handout, thank you.
You've never lived life. You're just a little dweeb. Sit
Okay.
behind a microphone.
Is that an argument?
Yeah.
That's not
Debate
an
me.
argument.
Debate me.
I'll
little
debate you on
dweeb.
anything. Give me
Have
something.
you lived life? What have you accomplished besides TikTok?
Making you mad?
Oh, that's your
my biggest
accomplishment?
accomplishment.
Really? My
Yeah, I
dog
really
just
like
jumped
that
on my
one.
lap. And he's
I really like that one.
yeah. You
I
haven't
love making my
accomplished
biggest fan mad.
nothing. I'm your biggest fan.
Yes, you are.
I think you're a little dweeb.
Yeah, you love me. I know you do.
I used to pick on people like you in high school.
Oh, so you're literally happy about being a bully? Appreciate the
Oh
confetti,
yeah,
thank you.
I am. I would.
Yeah,
slap
you're
you
a
down
terrible
in a second.
person. I bet you
I'd
consider
slap you
yourself
down.
Christian too.
Yeah, I am a Christian.
A Christian on live, literally arguing that it's good to bully people. You know what a Christian, what a Christian.
Is a dweeb.
What a
You're a
Christian.
dweeb.
What a Christian.
Sit in mommy's basement and talk.
We'll see where you are on Judgment Day, buddy.
You don't know nothing about politics.
Appreciate
You never
the confetti,
lived
thank you.
life.
What's one
You
policy that Donald
cannot-
Trump influenced to
you
get passed
cannot
that
get on
benefit the
here
middle
and
class?
judge anybody.
Hey, Jax, what's one policy Donald Trump influenced to get passed that benefit the middle class?
The middle class? How about
Yeah.
the black class?
What?
How about
What is
let's
that?
talk about
What
the
is
thing
that?
he's done for the blacks?
Oh, don't say that. Black people, right?
Oh,
Why?
no.
Why do you say it that way? Like,
Did I say it wrong?
yes,
Dweeb?
absolutely.
Did
Yeah,
I
you should say.
it
You should
wrong,
say.
dweeb?
You should say black
Name
people.
something Biden's done for me.
You should say black people, Jax.
I'm sorry.
Devin, thank you for the subscription.
Black people.
Yeah.
Colored people. I don't
You
care
should say black
anymore.
people, and you should say people of color.
I'm not going to be politically correct anymore.
Jax, I'm just telling you things that are more respectful. If you don't want to be respectful to people, people aren't going to like you, right? And
I
we're going
don't
to think
care if
you're
they like me or
we're going to
not.
think you're racist.
I live my life. I'm not a racist. I have plenty of
But yet you use things that people clearly tell you have
good friends,
racist
Good
attitudes
friends. Really good
attached to
friends.
it. What's
Good
that?
friends.
Are you just saying literally because you have
just
black
wanna
friends
sit
that means you're not
back
racist?
with your
Like,
little
wow,
earbuds
what an
in
intelligent take
and
from
you
Jax.
sit and act like you're so smart.
Yo,
and you
Caitlin,
have
thank you for the
never
$20 on
even
Cash App.
a
Dweebs unite,
first
Dweebs
life.
unite, everyone. Dweebs unite. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I appreciate it.
You've never lived life.
Appreciate the paper crane. Thank you so
How
much.
old are you, son? How old are you? You asked
Twen-
me my age. How old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's 23, out on her own, living life. She's not on TikTok every night. She's making $60 an hour. What are you doing on TikTok? Talking stupid. Get a life.
I've got a life. I've graduated college.
You don't have a life. What's your
Yeah, I
job? What's your job title, son?
Trump
TikTok?
supporter dunker on.
Yeah.
I dunk
You're
on
an
Trump
idiot.
supporters.
You are the problem. bud.
Professional dunker
You're
on Trump
the
supporters.
problem. You're the
Professional
problem.
dunker
Your
on
little
Trump supporters.
TikTok.
That's my
Your little
that's my
TikToks,
that's
you
my
get
that's
us
my
all
job title.
riled up.
Professional
You
dunker
get
on Trump
all
supporters.
people riled up, and Trump is your boogeyman, and you go to bed at night thinking.
And I sleep fantastic dunking on you guys every day. I
Yeah.
sleep fantastic like a fucking
Really?
baby.
You're
Like a
great.
fucking baby. The
Right,
CEO
you're
of dunking on
just
Trump supporters.
awesome
Look at him
little
right
dweeby.
here. Alex, thank you for the
Little
couch
dweeby.
potato. Thank you.
You're a dweeby.
Jennifer, thank you for the $100 for the
Oh,
jealous
Jennifer,
guest. Yo, thank you, Jennifer. W Jennifer in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, W Jennifer.
You're a freaking moron.
Dweebs
I'm
unite,
done.
everyone.
I'm done.
And you've got no
I'm
arguments,
done
Jack. You're gonna run
talking to
away.
you.
You
I
sensitive.
don't-
You're gonna run away. Aww.
Really?
I'm running away.
I'm
Sensitive.
sensitive?
Yeah, you're
You
being
guys are
sensitive and
the
running away
sensitive
because I disagreed with you. Where's the boxing glove? Thank you so much. You can't have a full conversation. You're not
Hey,
mature
when
enough to do
Trump's your
that.
president, when Trump's your president, they're a little TikTok.
Who's your president right now, buddy? Wait, Jack.
He does
Jack.
away with
Jack.
TikTok. What do you
Wait, Jack.
got,
Who's your
man?
president, buddy? Who's your president right now?
Oh, we got a POS in there.
Who's your president right now?
POS. I don't call
Name the
him
president right
president.
now.
POS.
Name the president right now.
What's a POS?
Name
What's
the
that stand
president
for?
right now.
Piece of shit.
Name the president right now.
Piece of shit.
And this guy isn't, who's a proven sexual abuser, proven fraudster, cheated on
Oh,
multiple
he's
wives.
proven. He's proven. He's been convicted.
He's been
right?
held liable. He's been held liable.
He's
yeah.
been convicted.
He's been held responsible by a civil court. Yo, Dawn, thank you for the $20. Thank you so
Get your
much on
shit
Venmo.
right.
Thank you so
Is
much,
he
Dawn. I
convicted?
appreciate the $20. Thank you so much. Boki, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate it on Cash App. Thank you, Boki.
Oh, thank you. So I don't have to work because I'm a little dweeb. Sits
Can
in my
you
basement.
define work? Can you define job?
It's called being on my job for 32 years, you little dweeb.
Can you define job for me, please, Jack?
It's called going to work every day and making a living for your family.
I do go to work every day. Every day, even weekends.
You do? On TikTok.
Yep, absolutely.
You should be so proud of yourself.
I
you
am.
little dweeb.
I'm actually
Peace
very
out.
proud of myself, Jax. I think we built a great community here.
You look
David,
sick.
thank you
Are
for the $20 on Cash App. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. W David in the comment section. Thank you so much, David.
You kind of look a little sick, man. Are you all right?
No,
Got
no,
these little
just the
pink
bags under my
eyes.
They're genetic.
Is that just you just stay up on TikTok?
They're genetic.
so
Tyler,
long
thank you for
that
the
your eyes-
$15. Thank you, Little Dweeb. Let's go. Little Dweebs unite. Thank you so much, Tyler. I appreciate the $15. W Tyler.
Look at the other comments, bud.
Yeah, what
You're
about
done.
it? Are you just mad that I'm more
What are
successful
you
than
gonna
you?
do? What are you gonna do? Are you seriously a Biden supporter?
I'm going to continue to be more successful than you, Jax. And am I going to vote for Biden? Absolutely.
Are you really more successful than me?
Yeah.
You have no idea, bro.
Yeah, because success
I live
isn't
in
defined
Wonderland.
by the amount of money you have in your bank
I
account.
make my
Success is
dream.
defined by how what you're doing gives
By
you
how
purpose,
you
meaning, and
take
direction in life.
from these
And what I do right
idiots.
now, this gives me a lot of purpose, meaning, and direction. I feel like I'm doing a lot of good things here, and I am.
Do you?
Yes, absolutely. Amanda, thank you for the
Man,
$5. Thank you so much.
know
Mason, thank you for the
better.
$4. And Carrie, thank you for the $100 on Cash App for the CEO of
Carrie,
Dougie. Thank you so
you
much. I
said
appreciate
you
it.
$100.
Ariel, thank you for the $5. Nate, thank you for the
Hey, I'm
$10.
not
Thank you
sending
so
all
much.
that
Let's
money.
fucking
I'm not
go.
stupid,
Let's
bud.
go. Christina, thank you for the $5. Rather be a dweeb than a trumper. Let's go.
Dweeb. You're
Let's go,
just
Carrie.
making-
Thank you so
you're
much. I
making
appreciate it.
this
W
up
Carrie.
now.
What's
You're
up?
making it all up.
I'm not making anything
You're
up.
making it
Agbor,
up.
thank you for
Hear
the
that?
$5.
Hear
Successful
that? That's
dweebs.
what we do out here. You hear
What's
them
up?
gunshots?
What? Falk, thank you for the $20.24. Thank you so much. Let's go. Thank you, Falk. What are you talking about?
You guys have no idea
Well, tell me, what is work? Tell
what
me.
hell you're bringing up on this country by doing this.
What is work? What is work?
You don't know what work is. You
I
never
do.
put it in.
Alana, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Wait, how is this not work? But
Nobody's-
Donald Trump on
nobody's
The
giving you
Apprentice
money.
is work. Thomas,
Are
thank
they
you for the
all
dollar.
giving money? Are they? Are
Lisa,
they?
thank you for the
Are they
$5.
giving money?
What are the three
Oh,
branches
here-
of
here-
government?
Oh, thank you.
Jax, what's the three branches of government?
Somebody give me some money for free.
Hey, Jax, what's the three branches of government?
Oh, legislative. Let's see. Legislative. Why do I even have to mention that?
Dude, this
What's
guy
the
is so
first word of
intelligent.
The Constitution.
He doesn't know.
Retard.
Alert, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you so much. Of course, all you've got is
Let's go,
slurs, Jax.
question-
All you've got is slurs, bro. Let's go on to the next person. He had to resort to slurs because he didn't know the three branches of government.
The
Yo, what's up, how old
Biden
are you?
administration pays you. The Biden administration.
Thank you for the handout. Thank you so much. Well, a
Biden-
fetus believes the Biden administration pays me. Where's these checks? I'm waiting for the checks. Where's the DNC's check? Sonny, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. W Sonny, thank you. Yo, what's up, how old are you? Hello?
25.
And are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
No.
Thank you so much for coming up. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sarah, thank you for the $15 on Venmo. Dweebs United, let's go. We're going to make that a thing. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate the $15. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
21.
Yeah, are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Not anymore after watching you for the last month. Everybody
Hey.
that joins that's a Republican is just, they make themselves seem so stupid.
Hey, W you, bro. I appreciate it. W,
Hey,
have a
great
great day,
job you're
man.
doing.
Have a great day. Fucking W them. W them in the chat. Let's get some W's in the chat for that guy. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, thank you so much, Jojo. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Christopher, thank you for the $6.66 for doing Biden's work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Yeah, are you going to vote for Trump in 2024?
Yeah, more than likely I will.
And why is that?
You know, and like I said, I'm not want to argue policies because you know this is your job. And like I said, the other guy's just dumb. You know, you do this for a living. I understand that, and I don't take anything from you there. You know, but as far as, you know, what I see and, you know, how my life was under Trump versus how my life is under Biden. And that's my main reason behind it. And I understand, you know, y'all go over charges and all this stuff, you know, and to me, you know, that's politics. That's how it is, you know. You know, everybody, you know, has their bads, their goods, you know, and whatever. It's just the way my life was under Trump versus how it is now.
Yeah, so I would say that this is a correlation causation fallacy because my life is better now under Biden's administration. That doesn't mean it was caused by Biden, right? My life is better because of me being done with school. My life is better because of social media, everything like that. There's plenty of things that could explain why my life is better now. And the same thing could be true for you as it relates to the context of inflation. That's not caused by Biden, right? That makes your life worse, but it's not caused by Biden. So again, just because these particular states of the economy are bad right now, or they are worse than they were when Trump was in office, not considering COVID, by the way, because COVID was worse, that doesn't mean it was caused by Biden. The same way the 14.7% unemployment wasn't caused by Trump.
I understand that, you know, like I said, you know, it was just, you know, my amount that I was seeing even in my checks, you know, whenever I did work in the corporate.
Galaxy.
You know, because I used to work at a beef plant, you know, Cargill beef. And so, you know, my checks were even larger whenever under Trump. And like I said, I don't know what that was caused by.
I can give you an explanation for that.
But
hey, Vin, thank you for the $4.44.
I have no problem letting you go back.
Yeah, I'll give you an explanation for that. So as it relates to this, we're still under Trump tax policy. So Trump's tax cuts for individual tax cuts decreased. Right, were taken away after, I'm pretty sure, 2021. So the overall impact of the Trump